Well, hello and welcome back to the Brothers Slim, where two brother-in-laws and a bro-in-arms who's camping this weekend play nerdy, fun, and narrative, campaign-driven, and combat games. Woo! We're taking a little abscond. We're absconding from Aeon Trespass Odyssey and going back to a weekend marathon session of Oathsworn into the Deepwood. Yes, which should be very exciting.
I do like Oathsworn. I like both games, but I wasn't ready to be done with Oathsworn yet.
Hell no.
It's going to be good.
Yeah, we talked about trying to switch it up to the occasional weekend thing, and just with summer, it was basically impossible to try and do anything like that regularly because summer is so much fun. But here we are on a beautiful September sunny day. Indoors, cooking lots of food, playing lots of games instead, which is still fun too. So, a bit of a recap, I suppose, because it's been a real hot minute. To try and summarize this game so far, we're almost halfway through, which is pretty cool. And I think
really, are we?
Yes, we're about to start chapter 10 of 21.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to beat the game today.
We're going to be, yes, no one leaves, including you, until we're done. But yes, so our Brother Slim Free Company, if I believe that is the correct name, made some cool Witcher-style victories in a city, and then that city was promptly lost. I also lost my first character, who was a badass bear person.
Oh, okay.
The dire penguin.
Mm-hmm.
It was taken over by a dire penguin, which let the woods in. Diabolical. And ever since then, we've been doing missions for a kind of Joffrey-style, but good-hearted king. We fought a super swole priest guy. We had the biggest tease where I got to loot his armor and then promptly had to give it back at the end, which is armor.
Yeah. Regardless of what you did, you always had to give the armor back. You're like,
We met a really cool hobo. Best friend of Thor.
Yeah.
Kind of gave us some Stormlight wit vibes. Hoyd, for sure, yeah. What else? There's also a plague in that city, and we've been trying to find a cure for that. And some creepy priest fellow who kind of gave me Mouth of Sauron vibes from Extended Lord of the Rings, had gotten us to go check out an amber mine thing that was late, and
I wasn't here for that one.
That was a slime monster one.
I wasn't here for the story of that one.
Oh, you were there for the fight.
There was a little girl. You guys took your time, and the girl died with a spike through the head or something, or exploding amber.
Yeah, exploding amber through the face, and it was the first time we're you know what? I don't think there'll be any consequences. We'll just we list the unique item. We'll spend some time wandering around. And it came back to bite us by killing an ally in the face. But yeah, the amber thing was interesting because the amber was speaking to people, and it seemed like it was something that we shouldn't touch.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we shall see where that picks up. Hey?
Was that where we last left off?
Yeah.
So we'd already killed the satyr and everything long before that.
Yeah, satyr's already dead. That was such a cool second encounter in that crazy dreamscape. Yeah, that was wild. Super cool.
I forgot how much I love the art too.
Oh, it's so beautiful. We'll just pop that down onto the map really quick. The map is so cool. Starting with the story, of course, so we won't get into our character-driven stuff for a little bit, but I will say that decided to try a different character, and going with, I don't know if that's going to be the best camera to show it off, but yeah, maybe we'll show it off later on. But the Ranger Lady! The Adendri Ranger, the tree person. So we'll see how trying her out goes, and then the rest is our usual go-to of Hobathor, the priest, as a companion, the Blade himself, Calron, if I remember the name.
Calron, yes.
Beautiful Calron.
I think we just call him the Blade, though.
Pretty much.
Yeah, the Blade and Hobathor.
Mm-hmm. Who needs a name when you have a title like that? And then also Sojourn, the Penitent, who has yet to die. He's come really close a couple times, but he hasn't been actually knocked out. Maybe once? I think he got the face scar.
Right, yeah, he's got nothing but good things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
Meanwhile, Hobathor's gotten eaten
multiple times.
Yeah.
He's like, I lost some teeth.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have his wound anymore. Did we get rid of it?
Yeah, I think one of the chapters we got to dispose of wounds.
That was nice.
Okay, well, should have had the storybook ready to go. Where did I put that one?
We just scattered.
Yeah, that's the wrong storybook. Where did the proper storybook go? I'm actually not sure. Oh, there you go. Perfecto. Okay, so chapter 10. Wrong team.
Baby.
It'll get you.
Oh, hey.
Hey, girl. Hey.
Breathing things, not air.
Through the lungs. Yeah. Breathing liquid lungs. All right, chapter 10. Back to it. Cool, I'm excited. It's been a hot minute since we played Oathsworn.
Mm-hmm.
The water rises, filling your eyes, ears, and mouth.
Oh.
Apt. You instinctively hold your breath, frantically searching for an exit. The room has no doors, no windows. It is not your burning lungs that scare you. It is that you are out of options. No escape from the inevitable soup in your lungs. You jolt awake and immediately take a deep breath. No, I made up the soup.
Okay, I was like, damn.
It does not take a dream reader to tell you the meaning of that one. You know. The mendicants are dead. You fought men and monsters to bring them here. Wait a minute. Is this the right one? I feel like it is, but let's just go back to the quick. Chapter 9.
Mendicants?
Mm-hmm.
Who, where, when? Also, he's full of bad dreams. I feel like a lot of these just start with, like, having terrible nightmares.
Yes, so many. Amber. Yep, okay, this is correct, because Amber was the last one. I'm just going to look at the epilogue there. Hey, are you okay putting water in her bowl?
Yeah.
That's thirsty. Thanks, Jenny. Chapter 9, epilogue. Okay, well, I think this is the case, because Chapter 9 is the big, terrible acid monster.
How did Chapter 9 end?
I don't remember, and I'm not recognizing any of these. Did we do the epilogue? Is it possible that we didn't?
It's very possible. There's a lot of times. We do these sometimes on the week. Actually, most of the times on the weekdays. And so sometimes we're like, I'm going to go to bed.
Okay, well, let's just go through the epilogue, and we'll start there. So, Chapter 9, epilogue. Thirsty puppy. The ground beneath the mollusk's noxious corpse sizzles as it pools its acid saliva. Sizzles as pools of its acid saliva dissolve both earth and rock. Villagers emerge from their hiding places to survey the damage and get a closer look at the monster that has plagued them these past months. Amongst the crowd, you spot the mayor of Glimhollow as he exchanges a grateful nod with you. So, later that night, you find out it seems you've dealt with more than Glimhollow's monster problem. Between the toll you inflicted at the tavern the night before and your service to the village since, you have allowed the mayor to take back control of Glimhollow from those cultists. And the few remaining sympathizers have been rounded up. A final night's stay at the tavern passes without incident, and you use the pre-dawn darkness of the following morning to slip quietly away. Hoo-hoo! Without any way to control the iron golem, you are forced to leave it behind, as the cynic in you wonders if the Watcher will force you to come back and retrieve the cursed thing. Oh yeah, somebody stole its control rod.
I think I do remember something.
Does this ring a bell?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's still not for me. But I'm glad to hear. Prior to your departure, and perhaps most importantly, you were able to secure the mayor's assurance that amber shipments will resume immediately. Another contract fulfilled. The return journey to Varoom only takes a day, and as you pass through its mighty gates, you immediately call upon the Ravenspire to report the success of your mission. If you have the keyword white on your free company sheet, turn to epilogue 2, which I'm pretty sure we do.
Pretty sure.
Yeah, white amber times 2.
Nice.
So epilogue 2. You were instructed to wait in a poorly lit corridor just beyond the portcullis of the Ravenspire's main gate. Tiny mice squeak in the shadows, and more than once you hear a faint scream emanate from some unknown cavern deep within. Everything about this place evokes a sense of dread and dark secrets. Beautiful. Out of nowhere, 3 robed figures suddenly emerge from the shadows and silently greet you, their garments swaying ever so slightly, as if rustled by an imperceptible breeze. Without a word, you proffer the wrapped chunk of white amber from Glimhollow, which one of the Watchers accepts, tucking it beneath his dark robe. Yeah, super evil indeed.
Yeah.
You will be rewarded, a voice finally replies. The way the voice plays off the corridor's walls makes it seems like all 3 figures spoke at once, and sounds similar to the Watcher who originally called upon you at the Broken Oak. Not another word is spoken as the 3 slowly fade back into the shadows. As you depart, you wonder whether you should be grateful for, or suspicious of the reward of these 3 figures. Finally back
What
to
did
the
they give
Broken
us?
Oak. We don't know yet. You were greeted by the warm amber fires and familiar faces. After a quick spot of dinner and a debrief from Grey Cane, you retire to your rooms for some well-deserved rest. When you wake the next morning, you find Grey Cane staring out the inn's large front window. With an annoyed, side-eye glance, he informs you there has been a delivery and offers up a small wrapped package. Inside the package, a golem control rod. You look out the window and find an iron golem standing in front of the Broken Oak.
Right.
Its glowing eyes awaiting your command. Does this ring a bell?
Yeah, we have the golem companion.
Yes,
He's
we do.
badass. I forgot about that.
Okay, cool. So we've got the golem once again, because if I remember, we couldn't bring the one back from Glimmerhall because of the control rod, so we have it again. 12 iron, tally weight and losses. Okay, sweet. Yeah, so I don't remember that at all, but I think we did do that, hey?
Yeah.
Because I did see the golem card was in there. So that's a good little refresher for us.
Yeah, we fought I was there when we fought the mollusk.
I was there. I saw it with my own eyes.
mollusk.
Mollusk. Okay, well, that is perfect. And then chapter 10, the expedition. I'm curious, they do play with time a little bit, so I wonder if this is like a jump forward or something.
Yeah, probably is.
Mm-hmm. So,
okay. Good little recap.
Dream has been completed, and you know the mendicants are dead. You fought men and monsters to bring them here. Hells, you nearly went mad, and still it meant nothing. Just more bodies for the pyres, plural. The plague had spread through them like not wildflowers. That'd be a different kind of plague.
Yeah.
Butterflies. Like wildfire. Their precautions, herbs and unguents, could not save them. The few who had survived...
So was that onions?
I wish it was onions. Unguents. Unguents? I was expecting... It might be a typo of unguents, maybe? Unguents.
Sure.
Or it's a word I'm not familiar with. The few who had survived cited malefic powers and dared not return to the infected areas that grew larger every day. You could not blame them. Whatever it was beyond their craft, like the Balrog. Perhaps beyond anyone's craft. You shake your head straight. That kind of thinking gets you killed. There is always another way, you tell yourself, as the dream flashes in your mind once more. Cool. Yeah, okay, interesting. And we do have the Iron Golem, so we'll go to 7.1.
Was it an Iron Golem an option not to? Yeah, I guess it would be.
Yeah, I think if we didn't do the White Amber. Opening your chamber door, still a bit drowsy, you come to a dead stop. A giant towers inches before you, staring at you, motionless. The golem. You had forgotten about it, but there it is, where you left it. Having been ordered to stand guard, you command it to move, but it stares at you unblinkingly. You prepare to shout at the thing, dang damn it. But then you remember. Cursing under your breath, you collect the control rod, and gripping it in your hand, direct the thing. This time, it moves. You start to think, you may not so much have gained a tool as lost a hand. Interesting. 7.9. Feel like we're the older generation trying to learn a computer or something. Ooh.
How does remote work?
How do you turn this thing on? Always remember that as the Age of Empires 2 cheat to have cars with guns.
What? How did you turn this thing on?
Yeah. Enter that in Age of Empires 2, and you just spawn cars with guns. And they wreck anything. It was so cool. That's probably back in the 90s. Do you mind going through our pile of allies and seeing if we have Quintus or Finian? Or Finian?
Where is our ally?
I think it's in the pile of the backpack and all items. Wish we have too many items, but that's okay.
Yeah. We can't use most of them anyway. Okay, there's the Iron Golem. He does look badass.
Yeah. Mocha thick. Ooh, let me
Nope, that doesn't work.
Let's do this one. Actually, this one. There we go. He's cool.
Sweet. Okay, who are we looking for?
Quintus and or Finian. Midge, the man, the myth, the mare. Quintus. Okay, no Finian. All right. Oh yeah. So Quintus we picked up in that priestly city where we fought the super swole priest fellow.
Super.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty cool. Okay, so 7.15.
Who's this little relic?
I have no idea.
Sure.
7.15. As you descend the stairs, the common room is nearly full. Even at this hour, yet there is a suppressed air to the place. The phrasing of that one is odd. Or I phrased that strangely. The news of the mendicants is the talk of the city. Good morning, Greykin calls, the only smiling face in the room. Graham's been working on a new recipe for wall plaster. It's not plaster, it's porridge. And it didn't stop you eating 2 bowls, Graham retorts, turning his nose up to Greykin. Looks like I'm not the only one who rebuffs your cooking, old boy, Greykin says, nodding to Quintus. The fully armored adjutant sits bent over in the corner, staring intensely into his bowl full of porridge. You can see it's not the food that gives him pause. Joining him, you ask what is wrong. I have failed them. They were my charge, and I was found wanting. Did I sin? I must have sinned, for this would not have happened. I should go back to Sestercia to be back in the light of the church to do penance. Quintus is a man of strong faith, and he is looking for an answer to why this happened. The news of the mendicants has hit him the hardest. I'm still kind of confused. Like, I guess
who were they?
The mendicants were the people that we wanted to. I think they were the people that we went to the other city to retrieve. But I don't remember anything happening with them, and it wasn't in that previous chapter. We're just kind of curious.
Probably could have saved them, and we just didn't.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they must have something must have happened to them off camera, like while we were off doing missions. But yeah, they were the people that we were going to get to help the plague in the city that we're currently in. But I don't remember them dying or whatever happened to them. But they gone. Okay, so for Quintus, whoopsies. We can say that he cannot let the lack of an answer stop him. This is what faith is about. Or say that the one has left us long ago. It is neither the one's hand nor his that caused this.
I think this is what faith is about. You can't tell a faithful person be like, renounce your faith.
Yeah. Everything you believe is a lie, dummy. Okay, sounds good. So we'll go with the faithful option. 7.10. He ponders your words for a while, and then looks up at you. You are right. We cannot fathom the will of the One. Only by keeping the faith can we make sure that his work shall be done. Thank you, Oathsworn. I will continue with you on this path, and when the One deems me worthy, perhaps then he will answer me. Leaving the man with a new sense of purpose in his porridge, you return to the bar, take bowls proffered by Bram, and make your way to your own table. If you have the Dane ally card, do we have a Dane ally? Great Scott! Great Dane!
Right, Harold. Dane, I don't think so.
No Dane, okay.
Ain't no Danes here!
Till the end of our Danes! Okay, 7.3 in that case.
Where's Quintus go?
I think he might be back in there.
Sure.
You break your fast, pondering over the changing capital. Whole new sections of the city have fallen to the plague, with guards standing in line, hindering people from leaving or entering. You have seen 4 adults get into a fight over an apple, one gutting another with a knife. And then, worst of all, hearing the news about the mendicants. Okay. Looking around the room, you recognize the insidious danger of hopelessness on the faces you find there. Perhaps something to pick up the spirits? Question mark? Choose 1. Only if you have at least 10 iron. Buy everyone around. 2. Tell Greykin to tell a story. What do you think? We have a surplus of iron.
We do.
Greykin's also great at stories, but he's probably doing that all the time anyways.
Sure, we can do iron.
Okay, let's do that.
Seems expensive, but sure.
7.4. Lose 10 iron. All Oathsworn gain empowered times 3 tokens.
Oh, sweet. Okay.
That's cool.
Okay,
sounds good. Dole is out and I'll keep reading. Around on the house, you yell, and the whole room answers with cheers. Huzzah! As the drinks are served, everyone lifts their cups to each other's health and enjoys this small moment of unforeseen good luck. Figures out. Moments like these are important, but raising spirits won't help get rid of this killer plague. You continue talking amongst yourselves until you hear the door open, and all talk and movement dies around you. 7.7. Ooh, okay. Very, very interesting. The silhouette of a hooded figure is visible against the morning sun, lingering on the doorstep, seemingly hesitant to enter. Then it silently steps into the amber-lit room. There are a few gasps and murmurs. This is no ordinary visitor. Piercing eyes from a green-skinned, mouthless face find you in an instant. She pulls back her hood and reveals, instead of hair, long vines growing from her head, entangled in an elaborate braid. And
this is her.
Dendry. Kind of fitting to switch to one of these characters. Grey Cane finally breaks the spell and motions her closer. Heroes of Bastogne, he says with a wink. I would like to introduce you to a friend of mine. She's helped me find more than a few things since we've been here, and what she lacks in words, she makes up for in eyes. Turning to the Dendry, he makes swift hand motions in the knock. That's awesome.
Sign language?
Sign language, yeah. You know enough of it to communicate the basics, but find it hard to follow Grey Cane's rapid clicking, clapping, and gesturing. He seems to have a vast treasury of words in any language. The Dendry knocks in reply, and you can discern she has an offer she wants to bring before the leader with the hat. From past interaction, you know this to mean the king.
The leader with the hat.
I like that. Crown hat, indeed. Grey Cane takes over the translation. She says, word of the mendicants has reached the green streets. The Dendry know that many in the city think of them. They are scorned and hated, yet this is their home too. They wish to help. She says if anyone can save the city now, it will be those in her homeland. They know more of the ways of nature than anyone. She's offering to take you to the fabled Witchwood. Taken aback, you look more closely at the female. You know what it means for an Dendry to want to return to that place. Those that call the green streets home arrived as refugees from the Witchwood. And although you do not know exactly what happened there, whatever it was bad enough to risk the Deepwood to escape it. No one has ever been to the Witchwood and returned to tell the tale, yet still, tales have arisen. Its very name is a derivation of the word witch. Men with a words are so hard. Men with a belly full of ale concoct fabulous stories of its horrors. You have no wish to go there, yet everyone loses if the plague wins. And right now, you are out of cards to play.
Sure.
You exchange knowing glances with each other. Ultimately, it won't be your decision. The king will need to hear this. Rising from the table to prepare to head out to the palace, you ask what you were to call the Dendry, and you get a single gesture in reply. Guide.
Oh.
Gain the ally card 23. Place location 27 or 28 if you go there.
All the ally cards are...
Yeah, it should be in there. 28. And go there. Put the blade out. 28.
Ally card, what was it?
23, I think.
Were you supposed to have this?
Yeah. Oh, no, there's extras.
28. Sorry, 28?
Should be. Oh, sorry, 23. A pot of cheese. Okay. I assume we're on path A. I'm just gonna double check that really quick too.
She ain't got no face.
Does it say anything about path A? Oh, yes, it does. Path A. Good. That is the path A card. Is it over here? No. Where's our backpack?
Oh,
Is it with all these ally cards? Yes. There we go. So we're on path A. And 28.1.
Want me to read for a bit?
Hell yeah, that sounds fantastical.
28.1. Okay, so we go to the king.
Mm-hmm.
I assume. The king considers your words, his blue eyes pierce you. This is the little Joffrey king, right?
Yeah.
Seeking the right path through what you've said. An expedition to the Witchwood. Witchwood? Sure. Says High Captain Trent. It is a bold move.
Trent.
It If they dare do it, I don't see why we shouldn't take the chance. Without breaking eye contact to you, the king replies, fools make an ally of chance, High Captain. Our free company are our most valuable assets. They are not to be squandered, especially not this one. Perform a reasoning check, difficulty 5.
Reasoning? Okay.
We're going to go with his blessing, we're going to go without it.
Do we have any redraws on reasoning? I don't think so.
What do we get?
Survival, spot search and listen.
Quick witted.
Oh, yeah, we do have one redraw.
Yep.
Would you like to have at her?
Fine. Do each of us do it, or does
just one? Unless it didn't state all of us, right?
Nope.
Cool. Yeah, it would say like all Oathsworn if it was everybody.
So this only goes up to 2, doesn't it?
Yes. Maybe one more dice.
Yeah.
One more dice just to roll away.
That is 5.
Beautiful.
Don't need to use our rerolls, right?
Heck yeah. Yeah, so we're all squared away there.
Sweet. Look at me go.
Making your way to the king.
28.2. You find some clear words to describe Verulam's situation and paint a vivid picture of how fast a city can fall if its guards are weakened by plague or death. That does make sense. Don't even need a pangolin.
No pangolin needed.
You do not want to go to the Witchwood, but since when has that meant anything? You will not sit around to wait for the end, and that is not your way. If the Adendri have a cure, you say, we will find it. Adendri? Sure. You see agreement in most faces, and the king nods respectfully. It seems he had wanted to see how committed you were. The king glances toward a watcher who has been standing on the opposite side of the room the whole time. The watchers are the creepy little wispy amber munching murderers.
Amber munching murderers for sure.
Then his majesty rises. There shall be an expedition to the Witchwood supported by the crown. Preparations shall begin immediately. Turn to page 28.12.
It'll be after 28.10. Yeah. 28.12. The clerk looks up at you from his scroll. The king has granted you his full support for the expedition. The king wishes several specialists to join you on the journey, and we need some time to assemble them and arrange what is needed. Some provisions will be provided, but the crisis will make this difficult. You can use the limited time to prepare anything additional you need for yourself. A few extra rations and a new blade wouldn't hurt. The clerk says, as if you had never been. Bring me your shrubbery. As if you had never been beyond the city gates. He's not wrong though, and you do not know what you will find on this journey. You try to ask the guide how long the journey will be, and a few knocks can convey the less than helpful long. Careful preparation would be wise. Okay, you have until 5 slots on the time track to prepare for your journey. Gather what equipment, extra rations, blessings, or information you may need for your journey. Place locations 4, 6, 13, 15, and 19. 6, 4, Green Streets. 4, 6, 13, 15, and 19. Yeah, 4's out, and then we got 6, wherever 6 goes.
You already got 4.
Perfect.
The bridge.
Bridge 4. Cool.
Fuku's Green Street's probably rations.
Yeah, and I think that might not be a bad spot to go to, just considering we've got some Adendri or Adendri. I kind of like the pronunciation Adendri because it reminds me of like dryads. Yeah.
Druid, yeah. Okay.
Well, do you want to go to the Banksmesh first so we can sell some stuff and buy some stuff for Hobertor?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure. At least sell some stuff.
Yeah, sell some stuff and maybe get some better armor for Hoboshore. Okay, there we go. And 19. 19.1.
Yeah, we got a bunch of goodies we do not need.
Yeah, we need to sell alert.
The bridge does seem pretty badass.
The bridge? Or no, the blade? Yeah, that does.
I'm tempted.
19.1. You easily find the way to the banksmith, as you have been here often, but you've never seen such a surge of customers. People have not only come here to purchase supplies, but also weapons and armor. They are truly preparing for the worst, whatever they think it is. A line of city guards is in place to keep the masses back. Start a trade with the banksmith. You can also purchase up to 4 rations here for 5 iron each. We should probably buy some more rations, eh?
5 iron each is a lot of money.
Yes. First things first, let's sell our massive pile of goods.
Okay. Can we... everything gets sold for the price on the back?
Half. Rounded down, okay. I believe. Okay, where did our backpack of items get to?
I am holding
it. Oh, you hold it?
Yeah.
Perfect. You hold the power. What I'm gonna need.
Oh, traveling.
Perfect. Well, honestly, just sell all of that. So if you want to...
Should I keep some armor for Hoverthor in case we don't have anything? Because this is already level 9.
Oh, dang. Yeah, maybe keep that one, because that sounds pretty good.
Yep.
Let's see. So, common items. I mean, this is kind of perfect for Hoverthor. Steel head. Just a massive 2-handed mace. Critical drain attack, add 2 damage and 2 knockback. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. That's 4, which is nice. This might be great for the blade.
Yeah, that looks pretty sweet.
Which I could give this one to Hoverthor. Sorry, I won't get this one. Weapons?
Specifically for Hoverthor, correct?
Yeah.
There's either a Pilgrim Staff, which has 4 yellows. When you use an ability with a range keyword, add 2 range to it.
Ooh, that might be awesome for Hoverthor, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah, because Blessing can do 5 instead of just 3.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, let's do that.
Also, Desperate Prayer. Yeah, that's kind of huge.
Perfect. Read it up. All right, so that's going to be 20 gold for those. Oh, let me just cover that because...
for both?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, that's Hoverthor.
Cool. Yeah, I think that's about the gist. Everything else I think we've been through before, so we don't really need to go...
Okay, I'm going to organize these into levels. I'm kind of curious if we should keep this guy.
Yeah, that's a pretty sweet axe.
Yeah.
Let's keep it for now.
I don't think we need the jawbone because Blade can't use it. It's one-handed. And I don't know anyone else that would.
Yeah. What level is it?
It's 8 there.
It's 8?
It's up there.
Yeah, I don't think we need it either.
That one's not bad, but I don't know. Tempted to keep that one, maybe.
Okay. Add it to the maybe.
The maybe.
Mm-hmm. Also, coming from Aeon Trespass Odyssey, the amount of shopping and like leveling up your tech tree in that game and crafting compared to this, the comparison is really funny because when we started playing this game, oh goodness, a long time ago now, I remember being like, "Ooh, like feels so bad shopping. It takes so long." But all of like the tech tree stuff and crafting stuff in Aeon Trespass takes so much longer. It's riveting for us. I don't think it's that entertaining to watch, but it's super cool. Totally reminds me of a video game RPG tech tree all in cards. Totally. It's really cool.
Super cool. Honestly, off camera, we should go through all that and see which branches we want to go up.
And just, like,
they don't need to be hidden.
Yeah.
Well, in all RPG video games,
you can kind of see everything anyways. Yeah, super true. And anything hidden is hidden in secret decks anyways.
Yeah. Okay, so that's 15 right there.
Cool, and that's after being halved?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So each one of these 9s is 4. We got 15, so another 16.
Okay. So 31. 20, 30.
Sorry, 20.
20.
Yep.
So another 5. Is that the correct math? Or another 4? I think that's correct.
So 20 should be 35.
35 total? Okay. Another 5. And we can get some rations here, which I think is going to be a good idea. We still have a bunch of iron, so let's see. So 3, 5,
15,
10. 20. Okay, do you want to just grab those ones? 19 more. Awesome.
Take a 20, give him a 1. Okay.
15, 20. All right, so with
backpack
these,
got considerably lighter.
Yeah, which is good because it was bigger than it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it was.
Okay. Yeah, mocha thick. So we got 4 rations.
Okay, we got 4 rations there. How much moolah you have?
I got quite a bit still. 24 here, 31 here. Alrighty, choose a location to go to. Well, we have the apothecary, which is probably not a bad call, the bridge, and the green streets. I think I'm most interested in the green streets, but I think we have time to go to all these.
Okay. Did you already read 19.1?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm paying attention. I think we should do green streets next. Yeah, why not?
Let's do it.
And I'm kind of curious about the bridge because the apothecary is like healing injuries a lot, right? Which we can do for sure, but we can only go to one after this.
Oh, can we? Oh,
city event.
Interesting. Oh, the city event. That'll happen regardless, and we just draw a card.
Oh, right. Yeah, it's this. Yeah, we can go to everyone. Doesn't matter.
All right. Do you want to read the green streets?
Sure.
Fantastical.
4.1, yes. You come to the entrance of the green streets where the mud and mortar give way to mossy ground and vine-covered buildings. That's nice.
That's very nice.
Is this the Mouthless One's place? Probably.
Yeah, the Adendri.
Sounds real nice. Sure. To your surprise, you find a makeshift field hospital set up where a number of people lay on the soft mossy ground. The Dendri treat them.
Typo?
I don't know, yeah. The Dendri treat them with mushed herbs and pulses in an attempt to slow the obvious infections that reveal itself in black vines that crease across their bodies.
Ooh.
This is a nasty plague.
Yeah.
Noticing you, a male Dendri with a crest of bark antlers approaches. Guide releases a fine mist of spores from her hair towards the newcomer. And an unspoken exchange takes place. Already proving her worth, Guide taps out the explanation in the knot. It appears that Dendri are immune to the plague, so they're doing what they can to help. Few will accept their aid, though.
No.
I'd rather die racist. Okay.
Too real.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Tensions have always been high between the humans and the Dendri, and the fact that the Dendri are not seen to suffer along with the rest of the populace has not made that any better. Son of a nutcracker. With nothing more to be gained here, you go to leave. But as you do, the male stops you with a gesture. Without any communication, you could see 2 Dendri appear from the houses and hold out an armful of provisions. Nice.
Oh.
Seems that the communication with the guide has gone both ways, and they know where you are going. With thanks, you accept the gifts. Gain 2 more rations.
Fantastic. Up to 6.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't need to eat any people this time.
Track the amount of rations with a ration token.
Ration token tracker?
Tracker token.
Oh, probably just the numbers, but oh well,
Yeah.
we're writing it down.
You got it. Choose a location to go to.
Okay. Witty.
Bridge or apothecary? Let's go bridge.
Bridge it up. Little darling, bridge it up. All right. City event. Let's draw that.
I feel like we should use up more of our iron.
Yeah, we
just because, like, chances are we're gonna get.
Mm-hmm. If Brevik is not of your company anymore, archive this event and draw another. We have Brevik. He was the kind of rogue-looking fellow, if I recall.
Yes, you're absolutely right.
The poor are all around you in the city. Traveling along, you catch Brevik occasionally passing out coins to them. When an old man approaches you, Brevik intercedes and says, I couldn't help my own family, but I can help these people. Do you, A, requires half the chapter number in iron, give Brevik iron to help the family, turn the card over, or B, refuse Brevik, turn the card over. We have a whole bunch of money, so we'll probably help him.
Give half of our iron to him?
No, not half of our total, half the chapter total, so just 5.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Chump change.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll do that. So A.
I was like, that's a lot of iron.
I'll just get robbed.
Yeah.
By the children again.
I think if we didn't do it, we probably would.
Yeah, I agree. Brevik is glad for your help. He hands the iron over to the old man, who thanks you profusely and hobbles off, just like Hobithor. Just before he disappears, you see the old man straighten his back and run off. Not everyone in the city is as they appear. Lose half your current chapter number, which would you do?
Fuck. Damn, Brevik.
Yes, that's funny. Okay, cool. And cool.
Could have gone to our rations.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll eat Brevik first.
Yeah. 14.1. Get the book. Thank you, sir. That's really funny.
Fucking leg it.
Leg it. 14.1.
Yeah. Quite a ways.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's this weird jump here where it goes straight from 13 to 15.
Keep looking.
Mm-hmm. It could be typo on the little token thing, maybe, but that's balls to it. We'll just skip it.
Weird to have.
Mm-hmm.
14.
It's okay. We can just go to the next one, which... What do you think? If I recall correctly, if we see this, I think we just immediately need to do this when we move. So let's do that. Do you want to go to 28.6? I think so. Fairly certain.
Yeah, this is all the way to 70.
Mm-hmm. So you get to take out that cool deck of exploration cards, though. That's fun.
Yes. What was it? 28?
28.6.
Good. Okay. A royal messenger finds you and tells you that your preparations for the expedition are complete. You are expected to report to the palace at your earliest convenience. If you have the Herald Ally card, we certainly do. 28.14. Okay. Sure. You got it. As you cross the old stone bridge over the gutters, the herald stops you abruptly by grabbing your arm like a drowning man. This is the place where you first met him. His mad eyes stare you into the distance, seeing something else that is not there. Something terrifying. One dream, two ends, in a place with none. There the maw consumes the shadows one. One voice, two faces, where landless run. Beware the father, beware the son. He shudders and comes back to you. Sure.
Trippy. Okay, so...
Beware the father, beware the son. I think is important.
Yeah.
They're the same individual, one voice, two faces.
Or what if it's like a family almost? Beware the father, beware the son. One dream, two ends.
The place with none. No end. Okay.
Interesting. Do you want to do your phone?
Yeah.
You should just take a picture of that rhyme.
Okay.
And then just turn, hey? Super trippy.
28.5. So where the fuck's 28.5? Are we missing something?
No, 28.5 will be further back. That was 28.14.
40? Oh, right, 14.
But this one is kind of weird. Like, there's big gaps. I feel like it's intentional, and I would much prefer to blame us than the game.
Yeah.
Okay. 28.5.
Okay, so we didn't go to the apothecary. That's fine. Was
Mm-hmm.
there something else at the apothecary that like
You can buy not rations, but like things that you add to the wounds.
Yeah.
The wound deck. We ain't gonna die. We the best. Okay, 28.5.
we the best move?
As you enter the palace courtyard, you find a gaggle of disparate characters checking packs and in discussion with the various servants who are helping with the final preparations for the expedition. Ooh, long sentence. You knew the king wanted to send others with you, but you had not expected a group of academics. You doubt any have ever been in the shadow of the Deepwood. A rather stiff official greets you in full formality before launching into an introduction of the people present. May I present the royal botanist, Lady Marilla, and her assistants. Their knowledge may help you in identifying and safely transporting potential cures, he says. Then moving on to the next woman. May I also present Lady Edith, an archivist of the Third Circle who shall keep a true record of the events and knowledge gleaned from the Witchwood. She also has some scribes to support her task. I am certain you will find their wisdom and extensive historical knowledge quite invaluable. As the official pauses to draw breath, a large man in full plate armor interjects, making sure he's being introduced properly by taking matters into his own hands. I am Sir Cyprian, Knight of the Realm. For 13 generations, family. Members of my family have served the crown. I have volunteered to protect these ladies and yourselves with my life against all horrors that might befall us on our brave expedition. Sir Cyprian has a few manservants and a squire with him. He did not think worth mentioning. Father and son, 13th in line. That's a familial thing for sure.
Sure. Do we recognize his name? I wonder if his dad we've met before.
Yeah, not at all.
I mean, we forgot we got a giant stone golem, so I
can't
remember.
I totally forgot about the last farewell thing too, the epilogue. Okay, we got some allies to add. 24, 25, and 26.
Okay. 24, 25, 26, right?
Nice and easy. And did I put our allies back over here? Yes, I did. Our men-at-arms are being upgraded too. That's kind of cool. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, he does not look like a friendly guy. Also non-combatant.
What
a schmuck.
Yeah, he looks kind of... I don't like him. I think something's up with him.
So, let's kill him immediately. Sweet.
Okay, we got 3 men-at-arms. There's going to be some new allies in there. 27, 28...
27, 28?
Yes. 27, 28, 29, and 30. We have so many allies.
$27, 28, 29, and 30?
Yeah.
Oh, gee. I think we're going to need to pick up more rations.
All these people. And
we shouldn't have to feed them.
Yeah. It also explicitly said that these new allies that we got, the first 3 at least, these ones, there's no cards, but they do have an entourage as well. So who are we going to eat first?
Like, kind of. Like,
probably
we have 7 rations. And if I remember last time, I don't think it was actually our allies. It was like how many people we had saved.
Yeah,
it was like
saved a bunch.
Count that as your rations. And then we were like, oh, we're down 14 immediately.
Yeah, and they found the rest of the woods.
Yeah, that was so brutal.
Thank you.
Okay. Oh no, these monsters are gonna kill these 14 villagers, and we're like, yeah, we just killed like 15 of them in the woods back there a day ago.
And it was the last turn.
Yeah.
Oh,
that was a mistake. Oopsies.
Chelsea. Okay, 28.4. With awkward instructions out of the way, the official then grants you access to a selection of weaponry, armor, and other equipment, as well as a stockpile of food. You remind everyone that you will want to travel light, so space is limited. But rations will be a necessity for everyone. Considering the road ahead, you try to gauge what you will need. Perform a reasoning check, difficulty 6. Add 1 to the result if the Harbinger is with you. Unfortunately, this is the first chapter in which the Harbinger has not been with us.
The Harbinger's not with us?
The Avi Harbinger Quinobo.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's a cute puppy.
Little eyes poking out.
Yeah.
Watching it in case you get food.
Well, I guess I should make this check, eh? So we get 1 reroll. Difficulty 6.
4? Yeah.
I need 5. I'm gonna risk
Yeah.
it. Risk it for
You're going to get
ration
3 blanks immediately.
biscuit.
Oh! That's 2 crits.
Yes. Show me your critical. Your critical. 3 blanks.
So 7, yeah.
7. Okay, well, we get it. Everybody wins.
So what was that? Do we get from that?
About to find out. 28.9. I feel like that was a really long intro to actually get into the meat of this actual chapter.
Yeah, we just kind of like bounced around a little.
Mm-hmm. 28.9? Was that it? Because I don't see 28.9.
0.9?
Mm-hmm. 28.9.
So what it said?
It jumps straight to... Oh, thank you. No, not again.
Yeah,
but
I
just
think we
my
should blame
eyes.
ourselves.
Yeah. 100%. All right. From what you could gather from the King's Knock and the stories you've heard before, you have some vague idea of what you will need. You estimate that around 12 to 20 rations will be enough. We have 6 so far.
Oh, shit.
You will need to feed yourselves and your allies, Cyprian, Edith, Marilla. Guy does not need to eat. That's nice. Place the ally cards for Cyprian, Edith, and Marilla in the middle of the table. You have 10 rations. So we got 16. That's nice.
We got 10 rations?
Yeah. So 16. Coo.
So place them in the middle of the table. Why?
Let's find out.
Okay.
You may immediately lose 1 ration to gain 2 combat tokens of your choice to share among the free company however you wish. This may be done up to 4 times. You may immediately lose 1 ration to gain any 1 item from the common item deck. This may be done up to 2 times. Honestly, I don't think we need to do either of those.
Bonus 2 tokens might be nice.
True, yeah.
Like, how do you have so many tokens? I have this. Like, literally just from the start.
Did you add these tokens?
I did not. Defense and battle flow?
Yes, do that. I gotta do that for this character though too. Could I have 2+2 animuses and 2 empowered tokens, please?
Yes.
And that'll be just for the.
Are we able to get more rations?
We might be able to get some in the Deepwood. But
Okay, so we can't buy more rations right now.
But we can just spend rations to get tokens. If you want to, absolutely go for it. I do think Sojourn is pretty kitted up on tokens right now, and I think she will be 2 of these ones.
Nothing. 2 those, and what was it?
2 empowered times 3. You should be starting with some. Thank you, sir. Just from your character sheet.
Defense and battle flow.
Nice.
Which isn't a whole heck of a lot. Like, no rerolls, no nothing.
Okay. Well, yeah, let's do it.
How much does it give you? 1.
So you lose 1 ration and gain 2 combat tokens of your choice to share among the free company. So do you want just 2 tokens, or should we lose 2 rations and you can have 4? Because my guys are happy with that.
2 tokens would be fine.
Perfect. You do that, and we'll go down to 15 rations.
What is battle flow for companions?
It gives them like an extra move or attack.
Does it count as one of these? I think it does, right?
Battle flow? Animus does the exact same thing because they don't get any Animus back. So like whenever they have like a battle flow token or a plus Animus token, maybe one other one too, you can just do an extra one of their like standard things.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do rerolls.
Rerolls are clutch.
Actually, the defense.
Okay, well, just while you're picking over those. With preparations finally over, you look at your new entourage. Fellowship of the Deepwood.
We got 15 rations, right?
Yeah. Everyone seems nervous except for Sir Cyprian, who is boasting of his past deeds in colorful detail.
Hold on, pause for 1 second. Why did we get to do a reasoning check after we got the rations? That's some shit.
Yeah, I know.
After it's too late to do anything, be like, we should have gotten 5 more rations.
Yeah. Yeah. I guess we were surprised by how many people were coming.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, it is funny. It's like, hold up. Okay, so green indeed, but not for long. You learn quickly or you die in Deepwood.
Oh, yeah.
Guess what's up. Off to the side, Guide stands quite still, her expressionless face revealing nothing of her emotions. You wonder what she thinks of returning to her homeland, when your reverie is broken by the arrival of the king, flanked by 2 watchers. In the hands of one of the watchers is a strange-looking compass, which is handed to you. Wherever you go, this will point you back, the watcher says with a rasp. You look at the compass curiously. Made of dark metal, richly decorated, you find instead of a needle, it has a small, movable vial in it, filled with a thick red liquid. Strangely, it does not point north, but instead to the Raven Spire. You pocket it, making sure to secure it as well as you are aware of its value. Not in iron, but for survival. As you do so, you barely notice a new member has been added to your troop. A sinewy man in close-fitting leather. His face is indistinct, though he wears no mask. Your eyes slip off him, as though he was just another face in the crowd. You look away and almost forget he was there. Who or what is that? Who or what is that? You ask the watcher, who gave you the compass. An asset, he replies. You have your mission. He has his.
Oh, sweet.
Interesting. Perform a reasoning check. Difficulty 6. Add 1 to the result if the huntress is with you. Huntress is not. Would you like to make a difficulty 6 reasoning check, good sir?
Sure thing. 4 or 5? 5.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's pretty good. That's 4, 5. And what was it? It needs to be 6?
It needs to be 6. You got the 1 reroll.
Nice!
Wingy.
Wingy? Love it.
Right? But chicken wings later too. That's going to be delicious. Alright, succeed, 28.8. You've heard stories, infrequently uttered in the night, when ale has loosened the tongue. Stories of hollow men.
Do you remember Wheel of Time?
Yes.
The hollow men in there? Where your eyes would like fall off them all the time?
Oh!
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool.
You don't remember that one?
I don't. Like, is in the book? I've only watched the show.
You haven't read the books?
Yeah.
Okay.
I've got the first one. Literally, I think it's still on my bedside table and I've been meaning to read.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten around to it.
Good. Classics.
Cool. I wonder if this is inspired by them. Who operate... I
think they're like literally called like Hollow Men or Hollows or something like that. Yeah.
Nice. So they operate unseen on behalf of the Watchers and answer to no one else. Back then, you've questioned the truth of these stories, like dark fairy tales, thought up only to get unruly children to behave. Now you know better. Turn to 3.5 all the way back to the start. Okay, we got some stuff. Add a time token to the time track. So I think we should have been there, actually.
Really?
Because we had to move here to get that one there. And so, yeah, we were just going to block that one off.
Sure.
Add city event cards 11, 12, 13, and 14 to the deck.
City.
Yeah, so those ones are active cards. But then
These ones?
Yeah, but we'll add some from here.
I remember.
Take a look at those. Oh, the door might not have been entirely closed or something.
Okay, so 11, 12, 13 was it?
11, 12, 13, and 14. And for the Deepwood ones...
Don't read them though?
No. 16, 17, 18, and 19. 19.
And just put them in this jazz?
Yeah, and you go ahead and shuffle.
Oh. Do not keep them in order.
Go. Shuffle these.
Is that how many Deepwood cards we have?
We have a lot of Deepwood cards.
Crap, yeah.
I know.
This was Beverrick.
Yeah, that was the one that we
He runs.
just did.
If we didn't.
Alrighty, so that's good. Escorted by the palace guard, you make your way through the city, across the bridge, passing the cathedral and the gutters and the market. Everywhere people stop and turn to see you as you pass. Some are making signs for luck or shout blessings, but a lot merely return your gaze with an empty stare. That's sad. As you approach the king's gate, you see the way lined with barricades and enforced by armed guards. The cobbles have been lost to the plague, and its inhabitants have left to fend for themselves. The stench of death is sickening, and you quicken your pace to reach the gate. As you walk past, you notice a large group of peasants approaching the guard line. Looking to you, they cry out, "Food for the poor! Please, lords, help us!" The guards become uneasy and stand their ground, weapons gripped tightly. These peasants could already be infected. Choose one. Give them 2 of your rations. Or 2, keep your rations. You can help them more with the success of your mission.
I think we should probably keep our rations, but like, we always get punished when we don't.
Yeah, I was actually leaning that way too.
Yeah?
Should we go for it? We'll keep them?
Okay.
Okay, let's stick with that. So 3.3. It is not the small crowd you need to save. It is everyone. Anything that jeopardizes that cannot enter your mind. So you avert your eyes and press on until you hear a metallic clang to one side. A stone has been thrown in your direction, and others follow. "Shields up!" commands the captain of the palace guards. The crowd are shouting curses at you, and more try to break the line of city guards, mad with hunger and desperation. If they break through, out of the quarantine, the plague could spread rapidly through other parts of the city. Choose one. Help the city guard hold the line. Hold the line! And protect the rest of the city. 2. Escape to the gate. Your mission is more important. I think we could probably help the guard.
Sure! Let's kill some peasants.
Get some more rations.
You can cook the taint out.
Oh, God. Indeed. Alrighty. You order the palace guard to quickly bring your allies safely to the king's gate while you hold the line with the city guardsmen. Quarantine must not be broken. Perform a round of combat against defense 6. Instead of losing hit points when you fail, if you fail, lose a random combat token. Interesting. Do you want to start with the round of combat?
Sure. Do we get to use our...
Might gets to be used because it's combat.
Right. And what is it? 6?
Yeah.
Do we have rerolls for combat?
Just
Survival
our,
spot. Okay.
Whatever tokens we have, we could use if we need to. Just where you start. I'm just gonna make sure the door is closed.
Yeah, I don't think I locked it, so
Oh,
it might not be. Okay. Oh wow. So I think I lose the health.
What did you get?
All blanks.
Oh my goodness! All blank earthing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's tough. Well, yes, you sir lose a token.
Okay. Oh
Yeah,
right,
not
yeah,
health,
you
just
used a
token.
token.
Although bummer. Still a bummer.
Oh, I was rolling as blade, I guess. Cool. Lose a reroll again. Or Battlefield.
Battlefield down the hatch, and then for Hobothor. Oh!
This is gonna be a bad time.
Toughies. That's violent. All right. Well. Was it difficulty? Defense 6. Okay. Well, for Sojourn the Penitent. Oh my God. That's one gone too. Let's get rid of. One of these
Yeah, there's no
battles.
point in using a reroll because you'll lose it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
All right. Well, can you go for 4 for 4? Oh my gosh.
I don't think the dice are good. They just turned on us.
They just turned
Instantly.
violently.
Yeah.
Fun. Well, let's get rid of that one. I love how it's like right before we actually venture out too.
Ooh. Things went to shit real quick. there.
That they did. Strengthened by your support, the city guard makes an effort to put down the rebellion fast. The fight is short but frantic. Although they were larger in numbers, they were unarmed, exposed, and weakened by sickness or hunger. After the situation is under control, you watch the survivors drag themselves away and ponder how this plague is making animals out of everyone. It needs to stop. You quickly make your way to the King's Gate to reunite with your expedition members. The captain of the palace guard wishes you good fortune, takes his men, and returns the way you came. You take a last look at the city of Varoom before stepping onto the wire road, and the gates close behind you. Archive the city map of Varoom.
Man, I did 4 blanks in a row.
Yeah. I think I had 7 out of 8 blanks, which is pretty bonkers.
Can't win danger.
We're in danger. We're in danger. On the floor. Yep, that there. Turn to 40.9. I think we're about to start this adventure. For real! Well, I guess this is a good one to have kind of like a long intro story to kind of get back into the swing of this game. 40... Oh, fuck, I forgot what I'm doing here. 40.9. Alrighty, away we go. From the guide's description, you know that the Witchwood lies roughly north of Varoom, so you can spend at least the first few days on the Wire Road. That's nice. You make sure that your new allies know the rules out here. Always keep one hand on the wire. Stay silent and stay together, so we can eat you. The archivists and botanists do not seem to be a problem, but you catch the knight, more often than not, with a lack of caution, boasting he is not afraid of monsters. You know he had better be. Like you, the guide has been here before. Outside the city, she has discarded her clothes to be better able to blend into the woods, occasionally acting as your scout. As you advance, you constantly scan the trees on either side of the road, carefully observing the murky, ever-shifting shadows of the Deepwood. Add a time token to the time track. After your first days of the journey, the wire road takes a turn to the right. You consult guide, and she conveys that it is time to leave the road. You continue north. 40.1. You let go of the hard metal wire and step into the twilight of the crooked trees. The familiar, sick, moldy damp of the Deepwood fills your nostrils, and one of your allies sneezes loudly. Achoo! A low rustling in the dark. Ooh. Ooh.
That was quick.
Yeah.
Damn allergies.
A low rustling. Yeah. Who put that cat there? A low rustling in the dark undergrowth. A hiss somewhere above you in the unnaturally brown purple canopy. The Deepwood knows of your presence. It is almost as if it is waiting for you to venture deeper into its territory. But Guide seems certain of the direction she is taking you, so you follow her, her lithe form moving gracefully among the trees. Legolas. Not long after, you come across some large, overgrown stones that seem man-made. Vegetation to your right seems less thick, and you can see further than usual. As you peer past remnants of a thick wall, completely overgrown from long, tendril-like vines, you realize you were on the edge of an ancient city, long lost to the Deepwood. A ghost of Varoom's future, should you fail. Add a time token to the time track. Edith, the archivist, scribbles her findings with deep concentration as she stares at the city. It is the calmest you have seen her since you left Varoom. However, you know that you need to continue to move. Choose one. Tell Edith to move along. Or 2, wait for her to have finished her journaling.
I could go either way on this one. It might be important, but I kind of doubt it. It would probably do something later on.
Yeah, I'm kind of impassive too.
Flip a coin.
Heck yes.
26, we stay. Other side, we go.
We stay. Perfect. 40.3. Oh.
Uh-oh.
The Free Company and Expedition members, Cyprian, Marilla, Edith, each consume 1 ration. 1 for the whole Free Company.
They each consume 1?
Yeah.
So that's 3. 1, 2, 3.
We may choose who to feed. So, should we not let Edith eat for taking her time here?
100%.
Okay. So we're going to lose 3 rations, bringing our total down to...
Or I'm also down to starve
Cyprian?
Knight, yeah.
Yeah, let's start Cyprian too. Alright, so in that case we have 13 rations. Should we feed Edith instead? I'm down for it. So we'll just stay at 12.
If all allies 8. If Supreme did not eat, 40.5. As it becomes clear that Supreme will not receive a ration, you see anger flare up in the knight's eyes. But he has it under control. Surprising. Shortly after, you see him walking around the camp telling everyone how he has made a sacrifice, suffers for the weak, is strong enough to take it. Place a time token on his card. And we did feed her, yeah?
Yeah.
Are we just going to starve fucking Buddy to death?
Maybe.
He'll attack us.
You probably will.
Yeah.
I still think he might have something to do with that rhyme that we heard.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. Maybe not. Maybe it's red herring. But
or maybe there's something like mother, daughter, father, son in the village, too.
Mm-hmm.
That we're going to. What was it? 40.7. You travel onward, always north, until you come across a huge hollow tree that looks different from the usual Deepwood sort. You also notice it is naturally quiet here, something that is every bit as much of a reason to expect trouble as sudden sounds. Without warning, something jumps down in front of you. It is Guide. What a dick.
What a jerk! Also, does that sentence? It is Guide.
Homeland here, she tells you in the knock. As she makes her sounds and signals, more small spores drift from the Guide and settle on your skin. You suddenly feel a great sense of loss overcome you. Long ago, never again, she signals and turns north. Turn to 55.1. What you got there?
This deck of cards that we're going to need.
Of course. Open Mystery Box Z.
Fantastical.
This chapter continues using the Deepwood Journey rules. You are heading north. Make sure there is enough table space in this direction. Place the first 5 tokens, 5 tiles, and place the free company marker on the central tile. Important. Always keep your position in the story bookmarked and never close it when reading from the journal. Okay, that makes sense. Choose a direction. Says,
Okay, so we just place our 5 tiles like this, if I recall correctly.
Are we going to go immediately north, or are we going to go like... We can go south.
Okay.
Oh,
so...
no, we can't. It just says go north.
Okay, north sounds
Choose
good.
Choose a direction to go in. It says north.
Nice. And okay. I think these are supposed to be shuffled. It's a giant wad of tiles, so it's going to kind of shuffle. There's so many of them.
Immediately block.
That's one thing that took a turn in Aeon Trespass Odyssey is I should be abolished from any and all card shuffling because
they're pretty bad.
I'm really nice. Okay, so 1, 2, 3.
And we flip over this one, right?
Yes. 5. Starting on Brambles.
Does that even count? Because we start on this one.
Maybe not.
Sure.
Any time track, go to the entry, place new tiles.
What did Brambles do?
Oh, I think, we just won't count it. I don't think you can go through Brambles.
Yeah.
Okay, mm-hmm.
Okay, we're going to go north. Brambles.
Alas.
So we can't go north?
Good question. I'm not sure. Oh, blocked. Yeah, here we go. Journal rules. Deepwood, journey mechanic, new form of navigation. Clear tiles represent areas where you can forge a path. Blocked tiles are areas you cannot travel to, represented by fog. These tiles are not numbered, so you do not need to place standard tiles in specific places. Tiles are connected to one another along the northeast. Move when you're told to choose a direction to go in. When you choose a direction to go in, or on the steps on the back of this card.
Are these tiles marked? Or are there any tiles that are marked, numbered?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Ooh, we'll see what happens. So we can't go that way.
It just tells me to go 75.1. So
oh, you know what? I wonder if that's what it's supposed to look like. Actually.
Oh, that's exactly what it's supposed to look like.
So yeah, let's do some little flippies then.
Yeah. You would have been stuck. This is why Cam does not shuffle. There is no movement. You go nowhere. They're all red. Okay, cool.
Interesting.
Are all tiles either? Yeah, I think Cam that all
so
tiles.
They're double-sided.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Amazing. So I shouldn't have shuffled them in that case.
We'll get there eventually.
Yes, we certainly shall. Okay, cool. So we've moved one. Did you put a time token down?
Yeah, no, I didn't.
Okay.
Do we do that before or after we read this?
It's a good question. Move onto a clear space, add one time token, so we've done that. Perform the time track triggered events. Do we have any time track triggered events? No, we don't.
It says to go to 75.
75.1, sounds good. Go ahead and do.
You're there. 75.1. Okay, everything is open around you.
We'll keep those ones there just in case we need to backtrack. Oh, don't
backtrack to nothing?
Yeah. We're not going to backtrack that far, I don't think. So that one's open too. Cool.
Okay.
75.1. You walk on in the direction indicated by Guide, who is scouting ahead again. She usually does not stray far from the group, returning frequently to adjust course. You keep the other expedition members close by taking care to have capable fighters near those who are most vulnerable, especially in the front and rear. As always, you cross the Deepwood at your utmost alertness. Every plant can mean death if you are not careful. Consequently, as you hear the snap of a twig on your right, your hand seeks your weapon almost instinctively. A clearing lies ahead of you. You enter, all senses sharp, looking all around. Then you hear a low growl, almost inaudible behind you. You spin around, scanning the tree line, and spot something moving. It is almost invisible among the trees, much like an dendrite. It even seems to be made of the same material, but in its shape, it is clearly an animal on 4 feet. Weapons drawn, you advance slowly toward it, trying to make out what it is. A dog? No, a great hound.
Puppy!
And it charges at you with snapping fangs.
That puppy.
If you have the Cyprian ally card, which we do, turn to 75.2.
If we have which?
The Cyprian ally card, which you do, is this knight fellow.
Oh.
Perform a round of combat against defense 7. Add 2 to each total as Cyprian helps. Nice, so only combat 5. Should we do reverse and I'll start this one?
Sure.
Okay, let's do with the deadly person. Let's do 4. Needing 5. Perfecto. So she is good. And then this person. Whoopsies.
I think the white ones are waiting to play. Or sorry, the yellow ones.
Not this time.
Never mind.
Joby, you're critical. You're critical. Sweet. To you, yes, sir.
Okay, I guess.
Nice.
I did the same.
There we go.
Okay. Yeah. 6-7.
I love that he's got 4 yellows. Nice. Okay.
Sweet.
So we had that terrible round, but things are looking up.
I feel bad for starving you a little.
Yeah, he does. He's going to die. So Cyprian proves to be valuable in this fight, as the creature's fangs struggle to find purchase on the plates of his armor. Together, you bring it down. Turn to 75.3. We're gonna go downtown. The hound is defeated, but still alive. It lays on the ground, twitching. You've never seen something like it in Deepwood. As you look at it, you notice to the horror that it starts to regrow, or to your horror that it starts to regrow, healing itself. Eber, quick! Someone urges, and you hasten to strike a spark and set fire to it. The wooden creature writhes and whines as flames devour its body until it turns to ash. In the distance, a shrill sound echoes through the Deepwood as if in answer. Place a tracker die in the middle of the table set to 1. Interesting. This is one of the numbered ones. Guide, returning from the woods, takes a look at the half-burnt creature. Its shape and material are still recognizable, and her eyes go wide. Her knock tells you, a Dendra made this. Should not be here. Interesting.
Oh.
Choose to go in a direction. North, east, or west.
So we still want to go north, but I feel like that's going to be a red herring.
Should we cut to east or west then?
Yeah. Let's go east. Right?
East?
It's always better. But I don't know. Where do you want to do? You want to go north?
Let's go right. That sounds good. Right makes right.
Yeah.
No, might makes right. Might is right.
We got there eventually, right?
Yes. Okay, so that is east 65.1. 65.1.
Bank.
Making our way downtown. Okay, no words on this one really. That's fun. So we'll have a blank ahead of us and brambles to the right.
Oh, do I need to do another token?
Oh, yes.
Okay, I think we're going north then.
North? Sounds good.
But as soon as we decide, do we go to entry 30? Page 9 of the journal?
Oh, is that something that's there? Oh, the journal. Fun. Entry 30?
Don't lose our spot.
Wouldn't dare get so don't do it. Alright, entry 30 of the journal. Make a loo, that's where my feet are supposed to go.
You're gonna get stepped on again, puppers. I feel like there's gonna be a mama dog coming to murder us at some point.
Very well could be. Would you like to read the entry?
Sure.
Number 30 there.
Chapter 9, number 30. Yep. You walk among the sickly trees, their branches grasping at you like skeletal fingers. The pale fungus on them like bulging eyes, always watching. Then you stop. The road ahead is blocked by a field of cysts. No.
Field of cysts.
Yeah.
Disgusting.
This forest kind of sucks. Oh, there's the field of cysts. It kind of looks like it, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it's shitty forest. Mirella comes to your side, looking at them curiously. Are they plants or animals? It appears to be something in between. How peculiar, how absolutely fascinating. You tell her she does not want to know and turn to discuss alternative routes with Guy. As you do so, Dickweasel Knight yells, what's the delay? I do not agree to discuss every single disgusting object we encounter when we should simply cut our way through. He turns to his manservant. Rupert, make yourself useful. Before you can stop him, the manservant runs towards the cyst, sword in hand. A step before he reaches it, the cyst quivers, disgorging its contents all over the man. Reeling away from the cyst, Rupert coughs violently, but it is already too late. He has inhaled the spores. You know what you must do. We can either kill Rupert or tell Buddy to handle it. Dickweasel to handle it.
We should probably get him to handle it, I think.
Because you think he's going to get mad at us for killing his guy? Yeah, sure. Let's tell him, handle it, buddy. All right. As Rupert staggers, you explain to Cyprian that...
Honestly, that is the pronunciation of his name. Cyprian, for sure. So superior.
What will happen if you let the man live? Without a second thought, the knight draws his sword and walks towards his servant. He buries his sword deep in Rupert's belly. Shocked, the man stares at him and sinks to his knees in pain. He didn't even chop off his head, just stabbed him in the gut. What an ass. Okay, we're starving him again.
Yeah, he's... We hates him. We hates him.
Holding his stomach as though holding in his life. Hyperion stands over him unmoved. Fool, now I'll have to manage without you. Literally tells him to do it. As Rupert draws his last rasping breath, you shoot a disgusted look at Hyperion. The guilt he should feel is clearly absent from his face. You are unfit to lead this expedition, he says to you. It is your place to warn me of danger. His death is on your head.
Oh my.
Yeah, we're starving this motherfucker for sure.
Yeah.
Return to your place in the storybook. Hot diggity shit.
Hot diggity dang. You got the book over there? We're heading north, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, he sucks.
Mm-hmm. Oh, draw and resolve.
A Deepwood event.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Cool, fun. You want to do the event?
I will hold it so you draw it.
Ooh.
Yes.
Oh, it's a good one. I've got two in my hand right now. Let's go this one. If Harlbrak, I think we have Harlbrak in our party, right?
Yes, we do.
Okay, sweet. As usual, Harlbrak has opted to stand with the rear guard, the most dangerous position on the line. Suddenly, a giant clawed beast slams into Harlbrak, throwing him to the ground. Fly, you fools! He shouts.
Oh, no.
Run, he says. He's not Gandalf. He shouts as he stabs at the creature's muzzle. Retreat is often the right choice in a Deepwood, but will you leave Harlbrecht behind? I can't remember who he is. Is he someone that we really
He's
appreciate?
the old guard.
Oh, did we get him from like Bremen back in the day?
Yeah, way back in the day.
Oh, I don't think we can leave him.
Sure. Let's try to save his ass.
Okay. Help Harlbrecht. Hey. You will not leave him and rush to his aid. Perform a round of combat where defense against defense X, where X is equal to half of your chapter, so 5. Any Oathsworn who criticals on this check gains a empower token.
Oh, nice.
If 2 or more fail, Harlbrecht dies. Do you want to start us off?
No.
His life is in our hands, Sean.
It's 5?
Yes.
Can I do 4?
Do it.
Ooh, nice. Critical.
Woo!
Get an empower, was it?
Yeah.
Nice. Critical.
Oh, get an empower!
And I think... Yeah.
Okay, so his life is in my hands.
Oh yeah, 2 or more.
Mm.
Oh no.
So good!
Critical!
But I did fail.
Did it?
Mm-hmm.
3, 5.
Two
no,
misses.
it's a 5.
2 misses though.
Oh. So does the critical count?
I guess not, because I didn't actually hit. Okay, well, happy
Are
times.
you gonna let Halbert die?
I don't want to. He's the old guy.
You can
It's
reroll.
cool. Should
Do you have any
re-roll?
rerolls?
Oh, I do have 2 rerolls.
I can always give you more in the beginning of the round, like I always do.
Okay.
But
This
or
character
we can just
doesn't
let him
have any
die.
rerolls, too.
I don't give a damn.
Ooh, his fate is with the Adendrium.
Well,
That's super cocked, eh? That's a crit and 1 miss. This is no!
Now you go reroll.
I don't have any rerolls.
Oh, you killed Halbert!
I killed Harlbrecht. I went back to him and I
Halbert.
killed him. Harlbrecht, whatever his name is.
Yeah, he's gone.
That's a shame.
Did we get a ration from his corpse?
If only. Do you want to add that back to that box over there, the ally section? Sad times.
What does it say?
That's it. Just he gone. He did.
He's super dead.
Mm-hmm. Toughies. Okay,
All the
well.
times we-
Yeah, he made it out of Bastogne with us, if I
Yeah.
remember.
Granted, we hadn't heard or done anything with him this entire time. So we just,
Yeah.
chilled.
True. Okay, so 62.1. Well, on we go.
Well, we didn't lose any health, and I got 2 empowers out of it. Your
Mhm.
life was well traded for. Hello,
There's
sweet.
else there. I don't
Yeah,
think
just
so. Okay, so we would have placed a time token there, and now we move again.
Go to entry 33. We get to kill Sesame.
Is 33 right now?
No, we haven't done anything yet.
Okay.
We haven't moved north.
So we move north. 61.2? Is that the correct one, or is it 60.2? 62.1. I got it reversed. 62.1. Ooh, place the strange vine tile.
Strange vine?
Mm-hmm.
What?
I'm gonna eat strange vines. Got Deepwood in my pocket. I'm hunting for a cure. This is really dour.
This is all true, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I regret shuffling this. This was a mistake. Luckily, I don't think anything actually got shuffled, so that's kind of nice.
Yeah, I like making mistakes.
Mm-hmm. Stone circle. Range. I don't see that card.
Strange vines?
Mm-hmm.
There's never strange vines.
Gorgeous. Oh. Okay, so some are double-sided.
What does it say? Oh,
there we go.
You got it?
Yep, I just skipped it.
Are we going to eat the strange vines? Looks like I'm down.
That's a good question. After we see these cysts just kill a man. Okay, so yeah, that goes just right underneath. Thank you, sir. And then we're clear ahead.
Does it say anything about strange vines?
No. Let us see. At one point, guide said, "Let us leave." Strange vines aren't going to. Guide suddenly stops you. She moves forward slowly, carefully, almost at a crouch. Old homeland defenses, she knocks. Not active. You draw closer and look at the strange plant formations protruding from the ground. They are natural plant material, but it is obvious no plant grows like this. Guide tries to tell you more, but it is too complex. Perform
Don't
a
we
reasoning
have
check.
Buddy here?
Yeah. Oh, and Grey Cane, no, but we do have an Addendri, funny enough. Difficulty 3 reasoning check. Want to have at her?
Yeah.
We can't fail it. Difficulty 3, can we?
Just watch me. Hey! I didn't fail.
Show me your critical. Your critical. 62.2. You just about keep up with what Guide is trying to communicate. These sentries seem to have been some kind of defensive fortification of the Addendri. You were moving through territory that was part of the Witchwood a long time ago and has since been taken over by the Deepwood. Guide tells you this land was once ruled by a great king, the memory of him consumed by the Deepwood along with his kingdom. She closes with, "The land is lost, the battle continues." No. You think of the hound-like creature that attacked you and the shriek you heard. Something tells you that you have now become part of this battle and that you are being followed. Ooh!
Of the hound that attacked?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-oh. Wait, what?
You were being hunted. The die represents the progress of that hunt. What die?
This.
Oh, cool.
Was this supposed to be a die?
I guess so, but that's fine.
The one?
Oh, yeah, sure. Let's go with that. That's perfect. Choose a direction to go in. North, east, south, or west? Should we keep going north, or should we head west one?
Up to you. Whatever you think.
Let's keep going north.
Sure.
Okay. 64.1.
I think we had to do journal.
Oh,
Yeah, right?
yes. Yep. And so we would put one of these down. And
33.
33 in the journal?
Okay. Dick Weasel again has been eyeing you since the incident with the Siths. You can feel him boiling over. You are unsurprised when he approaches you, flanked by his men. As of now, I will be taking command. I have witnessed your cowardice and incompetence for too long. You are mere mercenaries not born to lead as I am. There's no way you're going to let that happen. You know his sort. He would be dead within days. You also know how to deal with him. Perform a threatening check, difficulty 6, add 1 if the huntress is with you. We
don't have a huntress, unfortunately.
Okay.
Okay, so difficulty fix.
And how many rerolls do we have on this?
1.
2, 1.
Okay.
Publisher. Oh, is this everyone or just one?
Probably just 1.
I've done the last couple.
Okay.
Or do you want to do more?
You do 1 more.
Oh, we got 1 reroll.
Oh.
Not gonna need it. You scary. Look at you in your armor.
Okay. What do we do next for it?
Threaten him, Cam. Threaten him good.
Yes. Okay. 34. You keep your voice low and get in his face. In great detail, you describe the various ways the Deepwood can kill a man. Burrower swarms and shredder vines, ravener pits and bloatflies. Oh my. You leave out none of the gory details. You let him know how he had better get back in line, walk where you tread, and pipe down, or any of those fates will be his. ... Shocked at being talked to like that, Cyprian is on his back foot. For a moment, he looks like he will draw his sword, but looking at you, he thinks better of it. Retreating, he cuffs one of his manservants, Rupert II, for being slow and gets back in line.
Second Trubat?
Yes. Rupert II? That should keep him quiet, for a while at least. Decrease the die in the middle of table by 1. If it is already at 1, which it is, 2 Oathsworn gain a defense token.
Oh.
Heck yeah. Maybe the Blade and Sojourn here.
Sounds good to me.
Turn to journal entry 36. You have put it off as long as you can. You need to eat. The Free Company and surviving expedition members may choose who to feed.
Oh, we starving that bitch for sure.
Let's do it. Yeah. Okay, so everyone else will eat except him. So we lose 3 more rations. Going down to 9.
Honestly, we have to kill him.
Yeah, me too. He's
simply the West.
Goodbye. If Edith did not, so if Cyprian did not eat, go to 55.
We're gonna make you weak. Do we add another token for him? I think.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
If he has the time token on his card, go to 57. He does. If you have the Marilla ally card,
Marilla.
we do. And that's one of these 3.
Right?
Yes. If both are not with you. Okay, cool. So 58. Cyprian walks up to one of Marilla's assistants, telling her to hand over the botanist rations. I cannot fight if I am hungry. I cannot protect you. You don't want to be responsible for that, do you? She is clutching her food, clearly intimidated by him. She looks around for someone that might help her. Intervene and stop this fellow.
Yep.
Okay.
I'm fine with killing him.
61. Yeah, this guy sucks.
Yeah, he does.
King, you're so kind and wise for a youth. Why did you send this guy with us? You want to read it? 61?
Sure. You come to your feet quickly and stare at him coldly. The knight is visibly furious. Spit flies from his mouth as he shouts at you.
Uh-oh.
Who are you decide who eats? I will not stand by idly while you starve me like some dirty cobbler. I mean, like, kind of fair because we are starving. That is the plan.
Yeah.
With that, he rips his sword out of his sheath and attacks you. Perform a round of combat against 6.
Okay. You want to start us off?
Sure. I'ma stab you in the face. Shit. I'm gonna do a reroll.
Do a reroll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I pluck one from here? Because rerolls.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice. So
And 631.
very critical. That is good. That is good.
Okay. With Thor.
Oh.
Yeah. Thor does not give a damn. Smacks him with his cane.
And I can show you how I can just kill a man. Okay,
that is 6.
Okay. Yeah, that is 6. Woo. Nice.
I used a reroll, but it was about the principle. I didn't want to be snacked back.
Yeah, I agree. Nice. We should be good. Hey, we're 1 short there, so it's all up to this. That's okay. So we got 3 out of 4. I feel like that should be a victory. What was the outcome? Do we have to lose anything on a
We shall find out. What was it? 68? No. There we go. You were surprised, but ultimately Superior is matched. When he realizes that he cannot win, he yields. He glowers at you and he slowly rises. I am done with you, Oathsworn. There is no glory here. I know better how to complete this mission, and I will find the cure without you. He commands his servants to gather things, and they march off into the woods. Archive the ally card. Yep.
Goodbye.
It doesn't say you lose health or anything, but I assume that's what.
Does it say? Yeah, I think so. So we'll just put this person at 5. Cool. And that card is archived. So we shall get rid of it.
Who is Willem?
Willem?
Willem.
I think we have a Willem.
Okay.
I see. Great King. Harold, I think, is my favorite.
Yeah.
Harold and Midge, just because Midge is awesome. Oh, maybe I'm incorrect. Oh, Will? Oh, no. No, we don't have a Willem. We have Will, who was the king who saved us a whole bunch at the beginning.
I thought that was Jonathan.
Oh, dang. Yeah,
it was Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan was the boss.
If you do not have Willem, go to 63. That doesn't sound good. As you look after him, Superior's squire turns around and hesitates to follow his master. Superior notices and delays and yells at him. Hurry up, you lazy slog. The boy takes a look at him and then offloads Superior's equipment before the surprised knight can say anything else. Wilhelm comes running back to you. Beg your pardon, my lords. I'd rather stay with you in your company and serve you if you'll have me. Absolutely will I accept you, tiny little marmot.
Tiny little Wilbert?
Refuse him and send him back. Enjoy time, bye. Yeah. Accept the boy into your service. Turn to journal. Age 64. Yeah.
No. The boy will make little difference to your rations, and you know what will happen to him if you were to leave with Superior.
Nope.
The boy has been a loyal and reliable squire to Superior, who is now coming back, yelling his squire's name. There is fury in his voice, and his face is a glowing red. As he reaches you and grabs his squire by the arms, Willem blurts out, "I'll take the oath!" Everyone falls silent for a moment, respectfully taking in this momentous decision. You know what that means, boy? You ask. I do. Better than following him to death. You cannot argue with that logic, and let Superior know that this puts the boy under immediate protection of your free company, and that he is obliged to free Willem from his service. The knight slowly lets go of Willem's arm and tells him, through gritted teeth, that he is an utter fool and that he will do well without him. Superior takes off grumbling, ordering his servants to shoulder Willem's portions of the equipment.
He already tried to kill us sometime.
If we could just take him now, yeah. Gain ally card 31, Willem, and add Deepwood event card 35 and city 35. Cool. It's just going to be Superior and comes back.
Yeah. So, ally 33?
Ally 31, and then 35 of Deepwood and city.
I'm surprised that he's a combat guy.
Oh yeah, he's just a young lad.
He's just a baby.
Oh wow, he's actually pretty good. He comes onto the board with 3 combat tokens.
Huh. And sorry, I totally missed 30, what was it?
35 for both Deepwood and what's it called? The city. Cool. Then with that in mind, if all other allies ate, go back to your place in the storybook, which was, what were we at? Oh, was that a toe?
Maybe.
We don't have any clues.
We just stepped onto this guy.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. And I think we went north. We succeed. Reasoning 3.
So
yes.
62.2. And then we went north, right? So that was 64.1. Oh, no, this is different.
No, the die represents progress. So we went...
Oh, we went, I think we went...
West? Did we go east? I think we just went north. 64.1?
No, that's different. Yeah, that's something else. 65.1?
Not 61.4.
Oh, thank you. I've been bad at reading this.
And then we haven't moved yet.
Yeah?
Because we did this.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, that was... Apologies. Perfect. Place the camp token.
Did we do anything with the strange vines?
No, we didn't. We just
not say anything about it?
Oh yeah, it talked about him. It said it was like an ancient defense.
And we chose not to do anything?
There wasn't anything to do. It was just like a little bit of info on them.
Oh, okay.
Wire Road.
Some people suck. I hope we get to kill him later.
Yeah, me too. That guy was a jerk. Stone Circle. Ruined Village.
Camp.
Camp. Not oak. Not caves.
Camp.
Literally us right now. Fantastic. The sun has been a mere smudge of brighter gray these days in a sky barely visible under the Deepwood canopy, with constant rain dripping down onto the already muddy ground. In the rapidly fading light of the early evening, you had almost missed it. But there, in the growing shadows around you, you spot something only humans could have left. The remnants of a camp. A skeleton of a tent with its cloth torn and tattered, flapped ghostly in the wind. A dark circle of stones, its ashes long since cold and scattered. You wonder who could have ventured so far and what happened to them. You search the tent, and even find something edible in a small container. Gain 1 ration!
Nice!
Nice!
Oh my god, we starved casting. Gain more rations. Great. Where are we at right now? 10?
10. Everyone is tired from another day of fighting your way through the Deepwood, and so you decide to set up camp here as well. As always, you share the watch duty among yourselves. The night is eerily quiet, and you know something is not right, although you cannot say what it is. In the morning, you hurriedly leave the place. Increase the tracker die in the middle of the table by 1, so it's up to 2. If you do not have clue token 1 and the die shows 2 or more, go to journal entry 77.
I don't think we have any clues, do we?
No, and we're at 2 or more, so that will be journal 77. 77. You want to read a short one?
Sure.
Fantastic. Bless you.
As you continue, you cannot shake the feeling that you are being watched. Everything's always watching.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you hear a noise and turn to it, you see a shadow move. More than once, you thought you spotted a glint of eyes staring at you from the greenish twilight. Gain clue token 1.
Nice. It means that we have a clue. And I forgot to put that one there too.
I don't think we do that one yet, because we hadn't completed
Oh, because we're in the journey thing.
Yeah,
good point. Let's just put...
I wonder how many times.
Yeah, I know.
This seems like a lot of tokens. Oh.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we got clue token 1. That's cool.
Did you mark that somewhere?
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Perform a spot check, difficulty 6.
Would you like to have the honors?
Sure. Spot check is keen eyes.
Nice.
So
You
yes.
get 1 there also.
I'm going to do 4.
It's difficulty 6.
That. Ooh. 5.
Ooh.
Nice. I think that's 6 right there. Yep.
Beautiful. Great success. You like very much.
I do. I did it. 78. You continue vowing to keep your senses sharp to spot whatever it is that is following you. Roaming through the nightmarish landscape, you gaze, wanders around, and you suddenly see a tree moving. You carefully advance towards it, and as you reach the place where you thought you have spotted it, there's nothing there except the usual dark, twisted trees of Deepwood. All Oathsworn gain a defense token.
Yay!
Sweet.
Oh, did you? Oh, yeah, you got 2 defense tokens earlier too. Awesome.
Yeah.
Whew.
There's your other defense token.
Oh, nice.
Return your place in the storybook.
Cool. Which is the camp. All right. Well, from here,
I guess we decide where we're going.
yeah.
Camp, and so
Return to the body
place,
view,
please.
and return to the journal. Perfect. Should we go north or should we go a direction again?
We can either go north or east.
I mean, why don't we go north again? And then if we can't go north anymore, we'll
Sure.
see.
North again.
72.2.
I have a feeling it's going to be like 1 or 2 spots away from like probably 1 spot either east or west from where we first started. We are 1 spot west.
Okay. Indeed. Yeah, so kind of spot on your assessment so far. There is brambles directly in front of us.
Okay.
Which is perfect because that's probably going to be off camera now. Yeah, that's exactly off. And then
We're going to go east or west. No, I'm thinking west.
west sounds good. West side. Let's get over that way. 57.1. Oh, was there anything? So we moved twice now?
Once.
Okay.
Oh, wait. 1 and then 2.
Okay,
Yeah,
so entry 37 on page 10 of the journal.
Did it do anything for moving north? You have to read north first, right? Or did it not say anything?
Oh, I didn't read that. Yeah, my apologies. Go ahead and read.
Where were we?
I think flip over. I think it was here.
That's you moving west.
Ah, it was this one. So, Roger.
Draw a Deepwood event card. Okay.
Good catch. I totally missed that. Do you, good sir?
I was like, that happened quick.
That's an easy one.
Yeah. That one.
You wanna?
Sure. Okay, this is number 33. I think we just did this one.
Was it for the? Oh no, it could have been for the city. What's it say?
It was for William, right? This is the one that we drawed?
Oh, interesting.
I think that was right. Was it 35?
I think it was 35, maybe. Or are you trying to compare it to the? Oh, 33 was the. Oh, 31.
So yeah, I think this was the one that we just did for him, maybe.
No, it's not because that one's it's out. For the Harlebrecht guy?
No, for Willem. He was like, pull out 33 for the city, pull out 33 for the Deepwood.
Oh no, that was 35. Damn. Yeah, it's close though. All these 30 numbers.
Okay, if Lena is not part of your company anymore, archive this event card and draw another.
Lena.
I
I feel like this is just like the time to. Oh no, yeah, we still have Lena.
Who is she again?
She was the satyr's victim that we saved. She was the one vomiting
Was she?
purple goo on us.
Oh, poor girl.
Staff. Yeah.
She's also really powerful. 3 black?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, Satyr's victim, yeah.
Lena. Cool. Well, she's still with us. Hopefully, she's still going to be with us longer than Holbrook.
Get down, Lena shouts from behind you. Reacting to her warning, you drop to the ground and see a storm of dark light explode over your head. You've never seen the pack of creatures die. You never see the pack of creatures die, but you do hear the sounds of them being unmade. Rising, you see Lena weeping. The use of her powers has hurt her badly, and she needs a moment to recover. All Oathsworn gain another defense token.
Cool.
Going through all of them.
Defense it up. Little Lena.
Okay.
That's it, eh? Cool.
And this is
we'll
discard?
off the side. Yes, we'll put those there.
Okay, now we go.
Now we go west.
Okay.
So 63.1.
Okay, hold on. I
You
think
do
we
there
did-
first?
Yeah. Entry 37. Guy returns from scouting ahead. You have grown a bit restless as she was taking her time. While you admire her natural stealth and camouflage abilities, you still worry to let her roam in the Deepwood by herself. If she did not return, you could never hope to find the Witchwood without her. This time she has brought you something, a piece of tree bark with small black lumps growing on. They look a little off-putting, but Guy knocks to you. They are safe to eat. Gain a ration token. Crack ration, yeah.
Black lumpy bark.
Mmm.
Nom, 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 nom.
He's like, it's fine, it's good. 38. Immediately perform a survival check.
At least we got some rerolls on
Difficulty 6.
Okay. 4, 5, and I think we got 2 rerolls on survivals.
We're gonna need it.
We're gonna need it.
Should have drawn a card.
I have a redraw. No, I don't have any redraw tokens.
You don't?
No.
Oh,
yeah. I guess that. Yeah, we'll just say that. I'm gonna draw a card. No.
Do you get that back?
No, because it's not in the fight.
Yeah.
That's disappointing. Oh, 3 blanks, like a Lou. 3 blanks.
Hello. Yeah, you saw us making all this noise, and you're like, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, good God.
Baga.
Okay, what is it? 40. You hear a big creature's yelp in the bushes beside you and draw your weapon to meet its attack. A moment later, the asset from the Ravenspire emerges from the bushes, black blood on their sword. They nod in your direction and return to their place by the fire to clean their weapon. You had almost forgotten that they were there, and you realize you still don't know anything about them. That could have been way worse.
It could have been way worse. I wonder if, like... Oh, that's nice. That's nice?
Yeah. Okay. I shouldn't worry about the other thing.
Oh, naughty, Sean. Naughty. Okay, so now we're here, correct?
Yes. And we just did that, so we're doing this. And now we finish off where we were.
Okay.
In this.
Oh, there's back and forth very confusing. Okay, so in this case, we're at 63.1 because I remember.
Do you remember?
Uh-oh.
Are we?
Yeah. So we are blocked here. So I guess we got to go the other direction, eh? That way.
Yeah. Shitty bum suck. Okay.
I've never heard that phrase. Amazing. Okay. Well, I guess we backtrack and hey. So we're heading east. So 73.1.
We could also head south.
Can we head south? Oh, we could. But do we want to head south? No. Okay. 73.1. Draw and resolve. Okay, so then we'd also... Oh, you added a token?
Yeah.
Sweet. Well, let's flip this bad boy over. Ugh. Okay, 73.1. Draw and resolve a Deepwood event. Then this will end up being next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Deepwood event.
Deepwood event. Yeah, this is a fast stack. Are you good, Sam?
That one. I'll leave this side. Okay, your foot disappears into a mound of fungus. Caught in its grass, you suddenly sticky spores begin to spread up your leg. You need to burn it off fast. Ooh. The chosen Oathsworn performs a survival check, difficulty 7. You may redraw as many red mite cards as you wish for this check.
Interesting. So usually we can't...
You may draw as many red mite cards as you wish for. Okay.
That's pretty cool. Do you want to have at her with a red?
You burn.
So you can use red might. That's pretty cool.
Okay. And difficulty 7.
Mm-hmm.
And we have rerolls like 2 or 3.
Yeah, 2. And then you can use your own if you want after that too.
We're gonna say hold the door. That's 7. Oh, that's a miss.
Yeah, but you can redraw those 2. You can reroll both of them. Oh, that's all you needed. Perfect. 3. Good success.
If you succeed, you burn off the fungus. If you fail, yeah, okay. You lose a health. Whether you succeed or not, you drew any identical numbers. Whether you succeed, if you drew any identical numbers, you lose a combat.
No,
I did.
Yeah, you got 2 3s.
Son of a nutcracker.
Son of a nutcracker, indeed.
Oh, that was for Oathsworn.
Okay. Okay. Well, that could have been worse. And then choose a path. So now we're going to go west, hey?
Yeah. And as we're doing it, we're going to go to entry 41 right away. It's a long one.
Yeah, it's a really long adventure.
I'm lost in the woods. We got so lucky the first time we were in the woods.
We've literally been doing this for like almost 2 hours. Just this adventure.
Help!
Wild.
You've put it on long enough. You need to eat. The free company and surviving expedition members each consume 1 ration. I hope we can choose the star of a buddy.
Honestly, we like all these people, I think.
Yeah, okay. How many rations are we at?
We're at 11.
Oh, wow, okay. So, yeah, 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah.
Okay. 4 including... Oh, no, yeah, 3 including us, because we got rid of the dude we don't like.
Yeah, we did. Should have brought your own rations, bro.
Cool. So we're down to 8. Everyone eats. Everybody eats.
Return to your place. Okay. So, now... We just moved there? What do we do?
Gonna go west, so 63.1. Or east, sorry, not west.
Was there nothing here at the place that we were?
No, that was just the Deepwood event that we already did.
Got it.
Yeah, this is crazy long. 63.1. Okay, so we go here. We still can't move any further north, which is annoying.
Unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. But we can continue going east. So I guess right makes might. Might makes right. And then we just add a... No, this one was that one, right? We've already done that? Or no, we're moving again, so then we'll add another one.
No, that was part of our movement. I feel like we've done that a few times.
Well, this one I was going to account for the move that we're just about to do. Because we're moving east again.
Sure.
Okay, so then we move, and then that token go down.
Was there nothing for the one movement we just did?
No, there was nothing at all.
Okay.
Wasn't even a card or anything. Okay, so east is 73.1.
Okay.
Oh, we still can't go north.
33.1?
Mm-hmm.
And just choose a direction.
Yeah. 73.1.
Yeah, it's completely blocked off.
We hates it. But we can still keep going east. Draw and resolve a Deepwood event deck.
Okay. Just first one you get that?
Mm-hmm. First one sounds good.
You come across another free company. They are well armed and heavily scarred, but they seem amiable. Do you camp with them for the night? Find another place. Camp with them, yeah, I guess.
Heck yeah.
Okay. The other free company tells you about the last kill they made and the man they lost to the Bloodthorns. They help you get the lay of the land ahead. Rome gains a defense token.
Nice. All these defense tokens.
Hell yeah.
All right, well, I guess we're going to keep going east. Hey, so 62.
We're going to run out of defense tokens.
1. Oh.
Come on. Yeah, good thing?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
62.1.
Also, we need to do this first.
Okay.
Go to page 42. If Caspian is with you, do this. He's not. Otherwise, draw and resolve a Deepwood event and return to your place in the sun. So many Deepwood events.
62.1. You want us to draw the top one again?
Sure. Okay. This is 1. The only reason I read it was because it said William is not part of your company. It says, if William is not part of your company anymore, archive this. And then card and draw another. But he is. Wilhelm approaches you and asks you about the oath. It is obvious he has a romanticized ideal of a free company's duties. You can allow him to live his fantasy a while longer or tell him the truth. You A, let him live his fantasy, turn over the card, or B, tell him the truth.
I feel like just because we're in the Deepwood right now, we should probably just let him dream.
Oh yeah? Oh, that's how we're gonna die.
Okay, let's tell him now then. Let's purchase.
I'm fine. He's pretty strong. We can not tell him what we want to do, Cam.
We leave it up to the dice instead.
You wanna let him dream?
No, okay, let's let him dream. Let's do it.
We're gonna let him dream. Okay, you tell William about the bond Oathsworn forms in a free company. That you are fraternity standing together to fight darkness until death. William's eyes glow as you speak. You leave out how quickly that death tends to come or the dark things you are made to do before it. Oh no. All Oathsworn lose a shield if they have one. This one was just bad.
Just bad all around, eh? Well, at least we have a surplus of defense tokens.
Yeah, we just got them and we just lost them. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm curious if I messed this up at some point, because we're back at 62.1, which is that strange vine tile. And so I might have mucked this up, but that's okay. So we are here.
There's no way we're getting out of this.
So you know the marathon that we're going to do today / evening and whatever? It's just going to be this adventure in an 8-minute cycle for like 8 hours. Bugger. So yeah, this is the exact same thing we've already read before. So I think I did mess it up at some point. So reasoning check 3. Let's see what happens. Okay, yeah, we win. That's cool. And then back to 62.2.
Then we go north.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you're being hunted.
If we're smart, we're gonna go north, and things are just gonna end up the same. So we should probably go east.
You want to go east again? Okay.
Because right here was where it was. Mm-hmm. And if we go north, next one's going to be a camp.
Okay, let's go east then. That sounds good. Let's do it, Shawnee. East, 69.1.
And then, yeah, we'll just be stuck again.
And we'll break the cycle. Sorry about that. I think that must have been me at some point. 69.1. Oh, we can keep going north. And if we have the Marilla ally, which we do, turn 2.
Should we just do it right here? Or like...
Yeah.
Like, kind of?
Yeah.
Because otherwise we're going to be off the map.
Mm-hmm.
Because, yeah, it's a little too big.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we went east, right?
Yeah,
sorry,
so we went east.
West. Yes, this is west.
I thought we went east.
East is right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we went this way?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Perfect. And then we have this.
Where we started 6 turns ago.
Okay, so we have the Marilla ally. So we turn to 69.8. Making your way through the wood, you encounter a vile stench that reminds you of the cobbles in Varoom. It is the stink of death. You follow the smell and find some half-rotten cadavers. They lay in a bed of giant red flowers that seem to curl up around the dead creatures' bodies. Not for the first time. Marilla's eyes go wide with a smile you've learned to fear. The royal apothecary rushes forward to study the strange phenomenon. As always, you grab her just in time. This time, though, her protest is louder than usual. Don't you see? In my life, I've never encountered such a fascinating specimen. This could be the source of the plague. Choose one. Let her go study it, or drag her away. I mean, let her go study it.
She's gonna die for sure. One less ration, I guess.
69.3. The botanist gets closer. Just before they reach the flowers, thorn-covered vines drop from the tree tops like whips. You run after them, trying to get them out of reach before the vines hit them. Perform a survival check. Difficulty 6.
Go for it.
Oh,
uh-oh.
We have 2 rerolls. So
roll them both at once?
Or cards. The cards always betray us.
The cards kind of do.
Go for it. Oh, the cards come through. Okay, so that should be good. Yes, turn to 69.4. You're fast enough to yank the botanist down just before the vines swing over you, wrapping themselves around a nearby tree. You crawl out of there, dragging the botanists with you, commanding them to stay down. Marilla is outraged by the treatment she is suffering. One of her lenses is cracked, and she says she would consider hitting you over the head if your head was not such a block of dumb stone. You can tell from the look of her she means every word. You do not care what she says, as long as she is alive to say it. Choose a direction to go in, north or west.
Okay, so she's a bit of a dumbass too, eh?
Yes. So I guess we go back north, hey? 58.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, we can keep going north here, and we don't need to worry about anything else, which is a nice change of pace. 67.1. Ooh! The wood becomes very dense, tree trunks almost touching each other, sometimes growing into one another. Your group has to stretch out as you have to walk behind each other to make sure you stay on the same path. You raise your hand to stop the group. This would be the perfect place for an ambush. Perform a spot check, difficulty 5.
Okay.
Ooh, nice, a critical.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Do the crit for the reroll.
Reroll.
Oh! No. You're just getting sewered by the rerolls. Okay, so we fail 67.5. Who knows? Maybe this will lead to us being ambushed and we'll finally get out of here. 67.5. You listen intently and watch your surroundings closely for a few moments, but there are no signs of trouble. You're such a cute sleepy puppy. So we move on. After a few steps, you hear the hiss of an arrow followed by the cry of shock and pain. One random Oathsworn loses 1 hit point.
Who shall we do? I'm thinking probably one of the tanks, either Hovathor or...
Maybe Hovathor?
Yeah, okay, your guys is the main tank.
Well, you know what? This dude does thrive on taking damage, so maybe let's go with him. He'll go down to 5.
I can do Hovathor. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. We don't have Cyperian with us, so 67.3. You have no idea where the arrow came from. You need to get out of here. Grabbing your injured comrade, you pull them along the narrow path, and without encouragement, everyone moves with you through the underbrush, jumping over giant roots, evading slimy growing things, and suspicious-looking plants everywhere. Finally, as your lungs and legs burn from effort, you slow. Increase the tracker die in the middle of the table by 1.
We at 3 now.
Okay. If you have clue token 1 and the die shows 2 or more, we do have clue token 1 now, don't we? Okay, so yeah, we go to journal entry 77.
Okay. And did we move from here? Did we go north on that one?
Oh, good question.
And what is our tiles around us?
Mm-hmm.
This. All open.
Yes, all open. So that's nice. Well, we haven't moved yet because we're doing the...
I think we had moved, and that's where this all happened, right?
Oh, yep, that's true. Good. Yeah, I think we definitely missed this one out. But that's okay. It's just a kaleidoscope of maps.
77.
Yeah, 77.
You're in danger. Girl, you in danger. Okay. As you continue, you cannot shake the feeling you are being watched. Okay. Every time you hear a noise, you turn to it and see a shadow move. More than once, you thought we've done this one.
Yeah.
Perform a spot check. Again.
What's the difference?
Gain a clue token, it says.
Okay.
Yeah, the green eyes staring at you. Yeah, we already did this. Did we take the clue token? This might be the same.
Does it say clue token 1 or just a clue token?
Gain clue token 1.
We totally done this. Yeah. Oh, man.
Okay, I'm just going to not do this one, and we're just going to move on.
Yeah. If you do not have clue token 2. Okay, well, let's do this. Let's do this instead. Let's do 80, because you do not have clue token 2, and the die shows... Oh, no, it doesn't show 4 anymore. It's at 3. Bah. If none of the above apply, or you're returning from the journal, choose a direction to go in. Well, let's just keep going then.
Okay, north or west?
61.1 is north. West is 72 points. I mean, north? Or do you want to go west? I'm so confused.
Let's go west. We've never gone west, and I want to try to see if we can break it.
Okay, sounds good. 72.1.
And I'm going to move him over here.
Perfect. 72.1.
Good lord. Yeah, we got that first token a while ago, too.
Yeah, okay, so that's there, and we can go west more.
Hey, you don't even need to do that.
Oh, yeah, it can just be flipped.
Sure.
Alright, well, so we don't need to worry about anything else. That is something.
Okay.
Choose direction to go in.
And read entry 46. The force is getting us, KM.
This forest is really getting us.
If you have the Edith ally card, do we have Edith?
Yeah.
We do? Who's Edith?
Yeah. She's the archivist or whatever.
Turn to journal entry 47. Yeah. In the evening, everyone huddles around the campfire, telling each other stories to lighten the mood. But you notice someone is missing. Edith is sitting on the ground, wrapped in a blanket, paging through her book. You go over to invite her to join in, but she shakes her head. I just need to be alone for a while. I'm not used to being around people all the time, let alone outside the city walls without my privacy. Everyone shits in the mood. Oh. Sorry, sidetrack. I just noticed underneath it has things that are written upside down and backwards.
Whoa, trippy. Probably don't read it unless we're told to.
Yeah.
That's so trippy.
You have to read that in the mirror? Like, good God. That's meant for you not to read at all.
Mm-hmm.
We should read it.
I kind of want to, actually. Yeah. Because, like, if it's not attached to anything,
Yeah.
I'm kind of tempted to read it.
They all have it.
Oh, weird. Then maybe we're not meant to. It's weird. I've never seen that. And it's been there the whole time.
Yeah.
Wild.
Without any privacy. Okay. Yes, it does.
Yeah.
I never wanted this. I was ordered to accompany you in this ordeal of a journey. Is she the one that almost killed herself?
At the beginning. She's not the botanist. She was the one. No, she doesn't almost kill herself. She stopped in the ruins and we let her write about it.
There's the other one.
Marilla is the one that got mad at us for saving her.
She sounds exhausted, and you decide better leave her to herself as requested. As you turn away, you hear her mutter something below under her breath. Even the Deepwood is watching me. I know it. Yes. Mm-hmm. You pause for a moment and look at her, but she has lost her book again. When you leave to return to the crackling fire, your eyes scan the darkness surrounding you, and you know she is right. You have felt it too. Something is watching. Return to your place. Did we get anything from that? Nothing.
Okay. Well,
so that was this. We are. Do you remember where we are?
72.1, I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Okay, we haven't done anything.
No. So we're going to keep going west?
Yes.
Yeah, 57.1.
Tiny doggone wounding squish. Hello.
Ooh, okay. So boom. Put that one there. And put this one over. Okay. You stop mid-stride and not a moment too early. Directly before you, but barely visible through the rain and the shadows of the trees above, there's a ditch in the forest floor. Are those human remains? You take a closer look. Perform a spot check. Difficulty 5.
Sure.
Go for it.
And what's around us right now?
Ooh, like on the map?
Yeah.
This, so we can go north, but not south continuous if we want to.
Spot check 5, nailed it.
Nice, succeed. 57.2. The remains are definitely human, and no unfortunate accident or victim of the Deepwood. This is a deliberate trap built by someone with a high level of bushcraft. Another thing you notice is the bite and claw marks on the human corpse that remind you of the hound-like creature you had slain.
Oh.
Choose a direction to go in, north or east North?
North.
66.1. I feel like I don't want to jinx it, but maybe we're getting somewhere. 66.1. Oh no.
Well, is it 64.1?
66.1.
Okay. Oh.
So we're hemmed in again, Sean. Oh, this is just a debacle.
I think, yeah, we're gonna die here.
The path ahead is blocked by dense vegetation. You are about to turn back when you see a mound created by a half-buried object, an amalgamation of root and stone, clearly not of human origin. Guide, excited by the discovery, alights on the mound on nimble feet and places a hand on its surface. My people made this. The land remembers. You cannot fathom what the object is trying to express in its current state. We dig? Guide knocks. The question implicit in her eyes. Hell yeah. 66.2.
Okay.
Please just give us a tunnel out of here.
Yeah.
66.2? Nice. The memorial is buried under several feet of earth and mulch. Together, you carefully clear away the covering of ages and reveal the much larger surface beneath. Add a time token to the time track. Finally, you step back and survey the picture. In the middle, a strong humanoid figure takes aim with its long bow, the sun shining above his head, where you also notice some spikes that could be horns or a crown. Other people are depicted beneath them in a submissive stance. This must be the old Adendri king that Guide was telling you about. Says he survived birth of Deepwood, Guide taps out. This is a warning. He's landless, but still protects Adendri borders from beasts and tree killers. You ask who the tree killers are, and in reply, she simply points at you. Returning your gaze to the depiction, you see beside the king are some creatures, a large bird of prey and 3 hounds. You realize what this means. The king is alive, and you killed his dog.
Oh! I'm in danger.
Ooh! Reveal the encounter special rules board. Mark the special rules box for chapter 10 on your free company sheet. Choose a direction to go and go south. 57.1.
So we just figured out who we're going to be fighting.
Yeah, well, that's something at least.
Yeah.
The Forgotten King. Start of encounter. Well, that's cool. We can read about that. That's fun.
Should we pause and make a little more food?
That sounds fantastic. This has been like the longest story ever.
I also want to follow our track and see where we went wrong.
I feel like it's going to take so long.
That's fine.
We could definitely take
off camera.
Off camera. Well, we're going to... and Sean, so you found out where we went awry, eh?
Yeah, so right after the camp, we should have gone left, I think. And we should have gone right to where that memorial of the king was. And then we should have been here about 8 turns ago.
So, just probably about an hour real time. But that's the way it is. So, you can start know where we need to be, hey?
Yeah, we're going south. We're back to one way we can possibly go. We gotta go south, then east, I think. We'll see.
Sounds good.
South. 57.1. And I don't think we need to do this one again because we just...
Yes. I think that rings a bell. Oh, excuse me.
You stop astride a moment too early to see the same ditch. Yeah. No. I'm not doing that again. Same ditch. Okay, so... Yeah, we have to go east. And we should probably do a tracker, yeah. 48.
48 in the journal.
Oh, sorry.
No, that is. Okay. You may camp and assign the night watch. After the day you've had, and after the day we've had indeed, and this deep into enemy territory, you offer to take first watch. As the others bed down, you settle into a nearby tree with a good vantage point. All is quiet until near the end of your stint. Choose 2 Oathsworn to be the first watch. Should you do one of each of us?
Sure. Give me 1 second. Did I just do the wrong thing? It's 72.1.
72.1 sounds familiar.
Okay, back to the dead end. Where are you, dead end? There you are. Keeping my finger on it so we don't go anywhere.
Perfect.
Okay. Moving on.
Okay, so which two of our Oathsworn do we want to be on the first watch here?
No, I'll do Blade.
You'll do Blade? All right, I'll do...
What is the check?
It's going to be a listening check.
Or how much?
7. Yeah, it's pretty high. I'll do the Adendri, which I named Shalash.
Shalash.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe we'll do Oathsworn because he's example.
Ooh,
no.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, yeah, 5. Okay.
And we get 1 reroll.
Yes.
Crit.
Oh, I saw the 2. An ass. Okay, well, I shall go
I didn't hear
with
shit.
Shalash.
Oathsworn
Looking for a
is
7.
passed out.
Oh. 6. I don't even need to re-roll those. Amazing.
So one person heard shit. Okay.
If either succeed, go to 49. The 2 Oathsworn on guard duty do their job. Their low hoot, the signal for an enemy approach, has you fully alert and up in a moment. You hear it too then. Something coming. No talk is necessary as you take up positions. Then, the thing without a face slithers into view, and you are ready for it. Oh, interesting. Perform a round of combat against Defense 9. Add 3 to each total as you hear it coming. Each Oathsworn that fails, loses a random combat token. Okay, so that's not terrible. But yeah, so combat. Do you want to start us off?
Okay. 9, did you say?
Ooh.
1, 2, 3.
Only needs to be 6 because we weren't ambushed. Oh!
Yeah. Oathsworn is asleep and drunk, but on watch, but he still smashes it again.
Beautiful.
The blade does not.
The blade is very sleepy.
Sorry, that was... I'm not going to re-roll nothing. That just...
Okay. 2 yellows.
Shit!
2
Sorry,
reds.
lose a combat token?
Yeah. I mean, not the worst, but not optimal. You know what? I'm going to do 1 more.
Way rather combat token than health.
Yes.
Ooh.
So 5, 6, 7. Perfect. So don't even need to re-roll.
Nice.
And then over here I have 2 reds. And oops. Do I risk it with 2 whites or should I do 3 whites?
Probably 3.
Okay.
No, up to you. You have a reroll?
I don't. I'm gonna do 2 and I'm gonna do a card. I'm calling it now. Oh no. Well, I said I was gonna do it, so I'll draw it anyways. So we had 2 fails and 2 passes, eh?
Yep.
Okay.
I already got rid of one of my tokens.
You got rid of 1. We'll get rid of this one too, please. Thank you. By the way, I think that was the perfect time break to come back a little fresh after that whole debacle of going in circles. We probably should have just stopped and gone back and found it right away. Oh well. Gelatinous flesh slides off your weapons. The thing had been big and slow, though its secretion seems to have a numbing effect on you. You are glad it did not catch you while you slept. You doubt you would have woken. It was just some horrible fleshy slime monster.
The cube.
The cube! The rest of the night passes uneventfully. As you pack your things, with the rain pounding on your faces, in the early dawn of the next morning, you dole out the rations. So same story. Do we want to feed everyone? Or do we not want to feed the person that was mad at us? Do we want to be that vindictive?
Tempted? What's our rations at?
I think we're doing pretty good. We are at... Ooh, we're getting down. We're at 8. Which, I mean, I
think we're okay.
Yeah. So we'll use all 3. Going down to 5.
I think if we starve her, she's just going to be a shit.
Yeah.
More
ready?
shit.
If all allies 8, return to your place in the story.
Okay. So we are right here. Yes, perfect. We are going to go west. And we did this first, so we get to move and resolve.
Cool.
Sorry, not west. This is east.
Oh, yeah.
Go back. 67.1.
Thank you for handling the book right now, by the way. I have, like... what's the word
Everything
for it?
should be open, and it is. Okay.
Nice.
67.1. The woods become very dense, tree trunks almost touching each other, sometimes growing into one another. Your group has to stretch out. We already did this. Spot ambush. I don't think we need to do it again if it's literally the same one.
Yeah.
Do we?
I don't think so. Let's just
This
go
is
ahead.
exact same.
And we spotted it, right?
I don't think we did.
Oh no, yeah, somebody got shot. Yeah, so
Yeah.
it'll fail.
Yeah, whatever. We're not going to get shot with the same damn token. Great spot for an ambush.
This spot looks familiar.
Let's go north.
Okay, sounds good.
This was not open, I don't think.
No, I don't think it was. Okay, fair, sounds good.
61.1. 61.1. And that's covered, and this is. We also messed up. You come across a huge fallen tree slowly decaying on the ground. It's an enormous trunk blocking your path. You begin to walk around it when you notice another trunk growing into the other. You examine the tree. Walking up its length, you also find two big main branches growing from the main stem, one of them broken. But what is happening? The peculiar tree has become a habitat for some gross Deepwood insects, wriggling around inside. Finally, you come to the tree's crown and immediately notice something is not right. Okay. The huge fallen tree slowly decaying on the ground, yeah. Enormous trunk blocking your path, you begin to walk around it. This is a weird knowledge tree, sure. Where there should be branches and twigs, there are long, thick vines protruding from the tree, lying flat on the floor of the forest, sinking into it like roots. This reminds you of God. She steps forward towards the top of the tree and touches the area that could have once been a face. Now only slimy things grow there. Then she conveys ancient male dendri. Long dead. Ancient male dendri. It's a huge, weird, twisty tree.
Interesting.
She follows one of the vines and pokes around its underside for a bit. Under it, there seems to be a hidden crevice that you can now see a faint glow. Do we A? Help her lift the vine? Or choose a direction to go with it?
Oh, maybe help her?
Yeah,
sounds good.
61.2. There we go. Together, you lift the heavy vine from the ground. Inside the crevice, you find some old adrende spores that are beginning to stir. In a moment, they will be in the wind. If you have a adrende Oathsworn,
we do, yeah. That's
turn to 61.4. Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
You want to read your character?
Certainly. You take in the old yet powerful spores left by the ancient. A rush of memory and emotions floods your being. You see the frenzy of a battlefield. Deepwood monstrosities are coming for you and your kin. The defense lines collapse. You are broken, your life slowly seeping into the earth of your homeland. Your land is lost, and so are you. Just like us. The land changes. It belongs to the enemy now. The others are dead. There's only loneliness and endless decline for centuries. Until your last day, when he comes for you. You see a great Adendri standing before you, with crown-like horns on his head, and a shining bow and sword. The king lives. He bows to you, a last token of respect to a dying subject before his blade descends. You shiver as your own consciousness takes over again. As you
before
look over,
his blade descends?
Yeah, so I think he killed that guy, who was dying anyways over who knows how long. As you look over to the place where you saw where the Adendri king in the ancient last living moments, you feel something. But then it is gone. A little tingle. All Oathsworn gain a redraw token.
Nice.
61.3. Ooh, increase the tracker die by 1. Oh, so we're up to 5. How very exciting. Thank you, sir.
Okay.
If you do not have clue token 1, and the die shows 2 or more, so we don't need to worry about that. If you do not have clue token 2, do we have clue token 2? And we know we just have 1.
Were we not? Okay.
Because we went back, it was the one that we read already and said gain a clue, but it was the clue that we already had. So we don't have clue token 2, and the die shows 4 or more. Okay, so that's us. Journal entry 80, good sir. Oh, that is, yeah. Aha.
I'm going to hold where we are. 61.
80. All right, this one looks pretty quick. Oh, fun! You notice the Deepwood has become deathly silent, but for the low dribble of rain. You give the sign to freeze. Gain blue token 2. Oh, but we have both of them now.
Okay.
Just in case. Perform a listening check. Difficulty 7. Would you like to roll or shall I?
You got this. I believe in you.
I believe in a thing called listening. Just listen to the rhythm of the rain. Oh.
What is it?
3, 4, 5, 7. I think, do we get a reroll on listening checks too? Okay. Oh, are we
6.
one short? Versus. Yeah, 82. You hear something on both sides of you, moving fast.
Right.
Above, you hear a rustle in the leaves. This is not a good place to take an ambush. You never want to fight on an enemy's terms. Automatically, you command the expedition to make a break for some high ground. You misjudge how close your attackers are, and as you run, you can feel the beast snapping at your heels, and more than once turn with weapons raised to fend off their rending claws, only to find air. These creatures are not your usual Deepwood fare. They are harrowing you, systematically wearing you down. Too late, you realize this is not the real attack. You reach the high ground to find you were alone. Creatures have disappeared back into the woods. Out of sight. Certainly not out of mind. All Oathsworn lose a combat token of our choice. Mm-hmm.
Reroll or armor.
And then we return back to the storybook. Oh, we lost one of the cameras too. One moment. You can keep going ahead and read now.
Putting things away. Okay, back to the storybook.
Mm-hmm.
We can go north or south. Don't want to go south, we just came from there, or east. I'm thinking north.
Sounds good.
North is open. Let's go. Okay, token. North. Boop.
So far off the map.
Yeah. Please don't be the same. 71.1, it's all open. Okay. Guide comes back from scouting ahead and explains. Journey end. Close.
Journey end?
Yeah.
That sounds good.
She seems to hesitate before adding more signs to translate to announce us to Andrai. Permit me. With that, she is letting you sense her feelings of fear and doubt. Like all of the Andrai you have met, who now call the green streets of Vernum home, she had escaped from that place once already. She's never revealed all of what happened in her homeland or why they fled. From what you have pieced together, there's some form of control or domination at work there. Choose one. Also, all around us is open. And we are very, very far off the map.
Indeed.
Or off the table.
Let's just pull it back because our other camera, it's been plugged into a battery this whole time, but it just died. So I'm just trying to get it some extra juice. So we'll pull everything back so there's at least something for people to see. Okay. What next?
Where were we? Right here. Choose one. Let the Dendrai know of your coming, or tell her not to reveal your presence as it would be seen by someone, as it could be seen by someone else. Probably no.
Let's do it.
I don't know. Do you think we're going to be fighting the guy anyway?
Let's announce ourselves.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
If it's a king, let's announce ourselves.
Let them know we're coming. 71.2. Perform a reasoning check.
You want to go ahead with it?
Does she want us to? Yeah. Okay. Weird that we have to perform a reasoning check. Yeah, sure. Difficulty 5. Oh, yeah. 5.
Nice.
This is a very apt map of our progress.
It really is. Just a swirling hot mess.
Okay, succeed. 71.3. You can tell that Guide is afraid to return. You can see her ambivalence. Ambivalence,
I think.
Ambivalence, thank you. And give her a nod of encouragement, explaining that you think it would be wise not to enter the Witchwood unannounced and uninvited. 2 Oathsworn of your choice gain a redraw token. I would like one for the blade, but I'm also...
Take one for the blade.
I'm going to also use one actually for Hobarth or for healing.
Oh, that sounds good too.
Who do you want for a redraw for yours?
Probably the ranger person.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay. 7.3, yep. After you ask to announce you, Guide quickly climbs a nearby tree and from there releases spores from the tips of her hair vines, which are carried northward by the wind. Increase the tracker die by 1.
We don't even know what that does yet.
6. Yeah, but we're getting up there.
Indeed.
Only a short while later, a single spore floats towards you through the wood. An answer? Guide catches it and takes it. Her fear flares up again. She knocks quickly. He comes. Hurry. You are not sure what she means, but have grown to trust her judgment on imminent danger. If you do not have clue token 1, we do. If you do not have clue token 2, we do. If you do not have clue token 3, and the die shows 5 or more. That's where we're at.
Okay, so we're doing 83.
Go to 83.
Alrighty. You hear the twang of the tripwire. No sooner had the sound pricked your ear than a rush of leaves and a single body fly into the air. You turn to see one of your allies dangling in a tree by their foot, high enough to break their neck should they fall. Draw a random combat ally and place its card in the middle of the table. Take your pick. Is it a combat person? Yes, it is. Brevik!
Brevik!
Yeah, so we'll place them in the middle of the table.
It's okay, you trusted a homeless man.
Their comrades are pleading with you to help them, but you realize this is all the trappings of another ambush. Gain clue token 3. So we got all these clue tokens now. Choose one. Leave them and flee, or take the risk and attempt to cut them down. They're a nice person. I feel like we should probably try to help them.
I don't know about that.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, we can try to cut them down.
All right. 85 we go.
Leave his ass.
Mm-hmm.
He lost his 5 iron.
to the old guy that was not as old as he looked. You've all been through a lot to get this far, no doubt. You will not leave anyone behind. Your quickest climber makes their way up to the tree, pulls her ally in, and starts to cut them loose from the trap. The sound of the bowstring hums, and an arrow shoots past them, embedding its sharp head in the tree stem inches beside them. You turn to see where it came from, but more arrows start flying towards you. Each Oathsworn performs a survival check, difficulty 5. Add 1 to the result if you are the ranger.
You are.
I am the ranger. That's nice.
Okay.
We get 2 murals on survival check, so that's nice.
Nice.
Oh, heck yeah, Hobathor coming through clutch.
Blade.
Oh, you got to reroll though. Yep. Nice. All right. Our dice have been so hot and cold.
Yeah.
You
got 2 rerolls.
Mm-hmm.
4.
I need 1 reroll.
Oh!
Amazing. Okay. And then for the ranger, so adding 1 to this. Oh my goodness.
You got
2
2
rerolls.
Oh.
Alas. Because you're hot and you're cold, you're up and you're down. You're in and you're out of that tree.
Okay. You're still reading.
All right. Each Oathsworn that fails loses a hit point. So only 1 fail. So she was done for.
She already took my hit point?
Oh, no, she didn't. No, yeah, she did. Yeah, so she's done for.
What?
Something a long time ago.
Shit, okay.
Yeah. As you try to take cover, you cannot see your attacker or make out how many there are. You keep your eyes trained for incoming arrows, and even deflect a few from striking your downed ally. Finally, you get them down and bolt for the cover of trees. No footsteps follow. Your hunter got what they want. Return to your place in the storybook. This story is...
Yeah, you suck.
I don't like this story.
Choose the direction to go in. I think we're going north, yeah?
Let's do it.
East right away. Oh, okay. That is north 74.1. Awesome. Perform a spot check. Difficulty 8. Add 1 to the result if you have no, Oathsworn. You. And then drive.
Okay, sweet. Difficulty 8 and adding 1, hey?
Yeah.
And we get 1 reroll on spot checks?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to do 5 dice. That's 8 is pretty high.
I get 7. Damn.
Damn, it feels good to be a dendri.
6, 7. That's all you needed.
Perfect.
Yep.
Good success.
Succeed! 24.2. Here and there, you catch a glimpse of a shadow moving alongside you behind the trees. Despite the fact that you have not had a good look at your pursuer, you are dead certain that you are being followed. No shit. You tell the group to pick up the pace, say you need to reach your goal, and soon. Choose a direction. Okay, so we went north, and now this is blocked, and north is blocked.
Oh, no. So west we go. Yeah.
I wonder if there is no way out, and it's
And
just
you,
like...
oh, if so, that is monstrous.
No, there's got to be extra unique item, right?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe. I'm saying west.
Yeah, west sounds good to me.
Because otherwise it's going backwards, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
56.
You finished your drink there as well?
So close. You?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
Thanks, man.
56.1. Thank you. We are going to Okay, so we go left. Here we go. And in front of us is brambles. Open behind us and open in front of us.
Oh!
Come on, we can go north! The trees thin and become more of a type that you are unfamiliar with. They are still twisted and rotten, eaten. Some even strangled by the deepwood vines, yet they still cling to life. The stench of rotting wood and flesh enters your nose, and looking around at you, you see hundreds of mounds litter the earth.
Okay.
Dead things, both Andrea. Why do I struggle with this word?
Andreas.
Andreas. Adendri. Adendri? Adendri?
Yeah.
Adendri.
That's what we've been saying at least.
Adendri. And deep wood of all sizes and forms. Many of them bear scratch or teeth marks. The small are trampled, the large are broken. And all show signs of coming growth. To your left, a great living turret the size of the broken oak lies tipped on its side. Its underbelly rent open. In front of it, a dozen mounds of dead meat, protruding bone and muscle give testament to its final act. To your right, packs of the slain lay scattered around a solitary figure. A female Adendre, bow broken and spear shattered. From their poses in death, you can tell this is a battlefield. And from the looks of it, nobody won. You must be closing on the border, or perhaps this was the border. Not long ago. Either way, you need to keep moving. You are losing the light, and you will need to camp. All Oathsworn gain a defense token!
So we can lose it soon.
Yeah, we've lost and gained so many.
Thank you.
Okay, so we're going north, which is 77.1. Did we already do that?
That sounds very familiar.
Don't you do this to me. We're in the end. nearing the end.
Well, maybe we haven't. Maybe we're at 67 earlier.
Yeah. 77.1. A low fog is crawling in, making it impossible for you to see anything outside of your torchlight radius, especially on the ground where you expect to walk into some bizarre trap any minute. All sounds are dulled, and the damp makes your clothes wet so they stick to your body, rubbing it sore. Man, this everything sounds miserable.
Everything does sound so awful.
When darkness falls, you still press on, stumbling more than walking, clinging to hope that you will soon reach the fabled Witchwood. You ask Guide for an estimate, but she does not have a good answer. Finally, some in your party refuse to take another step, for they are too weak to go on. Your bones tell you this is a bad idea. You drive them on further, but as some begin to collapse, you know you have no choice. Grudgingly, you set up camp, but make sure to double the night watch.
Nice.
We're so close. You have a nightmare.
Oh no.
Someone in your dream is crying for help and you cannot move. Your eyes open, but the cries continue. Yeah. It is not a dream. You rush to your free feet, gripping the weapon beside you, and peer into the early morning light. That is it. This is it. If you have the Edith Ally card, turn to page 78.2. And yeah, we still kept them. Edith, you didn't suck, so. This is it. 78.2. Where are you? Okay, Camp. I'll continue reading. Sorry.
Oh, no worries. Sorry, I'll pick it up in just a second if you want.
It is Edith. At the edge of the camp, she kneels on the ground, writhing in pain. She had clearly tried to relieve herself beyond the firelight, and that had been when the trap spun. You wanted your privacy, but I think I said something like you had to poo in the hole like everyone else.
Yeah.
Bathroom breaks are going to kill you.
Team bathroom breaks for sure.
Yeah.
No one goes alone.
One mistake is all it took. How many of those traps were out there? Both of her hands seem to be trapped in some sharp living contraption. Under it, you can see her book. She screams and you can see the violent red shine of her small, delicate fingers.
And
what?
wow.
She screams and you see the violent red shine of her small, delicate fingers. Is her hands gone?
I think just super bloody.
Yeah, okay. One of your companions is already trying to free her while clamping a hand over her mouth. It is too late. Another sound sets in. A deep howling from the woods. With your back to the fire to protect your night vision, you peer into the tree line. Perform a spot check. The difficulty is equal to the number on the die in the middle of the table.
Difficulty 6.
Okay. If you fail, you will be ambushed. Mark the ambush block.
Oh my gosh. Are we there?
On your free company sheet. Yeah.
Okay. Would you like the honors of doing the check?
You see the... okay. Sure. I will use so many goddamn rerolls in this. Or maybe I can only use one.
Ooh. Spot check,
I
think. Let's see. Yeah, difficulty 6. You get one redraw for free. Do it.
6.
One,
Oh,
2, 3,
that's
4,
it.
5, 6.
Nice.
Yes. Huge. Okay. You want me to take over?
Sure.
Okay. And
That's nice.
you see the light of the fire reflected
Not
in predatory
ambush.
eyes fixed on you. There are beasts, but no hunter. Where is... An arrow blossoms from Edith's chest, ending her screams.
Oh, she does? After all that? Sweet.
After all that, you need to find this guy, or none of you will get out of here alive. Casually put.
You need to find this guy.
Okay. Archive the Edith ally. She did. If you
Was
have the
she
mystery
always
chest,
gonna die? I feel
Okay.
like, yeah.
I guess so. We do have the mystery chest. So just as a side note, I painted a whole bunch of the extra encounters ahead just in case. See how far we got.
See, and we got one.
And
so far.
story 10 literally took like 3 hours.
If not more. Like,
Yeah, because I think we started at like 1:30.
was it that or late?
It was about that. Yeah, by the time we were actually going, it was after 1.
Okay.
But Sean, would you like to answer that age-old question? What's in the box?
Oh, yeah, he has 2 doggos, a falcon, and a crown of thorns and arrows.
Pretty cool.
Oh, man.
Cool.
We're gonna murder you.
And here we are.
Yeah, I think I might be able to make it. Oh no, this is gonna be the biggest one.
Look at them. Look at him.
He's like a muscly satyr. You have way too many limbs, sir.
Yeah.
Joints. You have way too many joints.
It's got a lot of joints. And funny, weird little like horse hoof feet almost.
Yeah. Cool.
Sweet.
Super cool.
Well, I think I'm gonna end this stream just so it doesn't take a gazillion years to download eventually. And we'll start a fresh one for the combat. And we'll probably be back in like 15 or so to actually get it all set up, so that's not on camera here. But thank you for bearing with us through all kinds of goonery with that long story.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's a spam.
Ah, sweet.
Yeah. But yes, be back soon. Ta-ta for now.
Uh-huh.